Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the studio where we create joy one brushstroke at a time. Let's get our chat on. Let's put our do not disturb on because we don't want to be disturbed. No, there we go. Oh, I must got my YouTube up. I do. Let's cut that off. There we go. All right. Hello, Barbara Thomas. Got my hot tea and lemon. Yes, I do, with honey. Sure do. And some ginger in it. Hello, I've been waiting on you. Really? Well, I'm happy to have people waiting on me. If you're here, hit that thumbs up, that thumbsies upsies, and let people know that you're here. I had to make sure that my throat was ready so everybody can thank Mr. McCoy for making me sick. I've been laid up pretty much all weekend. If I didn't come on here and go live and tell y'all about my new scanning cut, there was a problem. All right, let's plug this up. But it's okay. We still love him. Hey, Julie Parker. I was thinking about you Saturday. So I'm going to apologize up front for all of the throat and all the things and my voice and all the things. Hey, it's life. It's where we are today, September the 29th, 2025. But we got some things. I got some things still. The things I really wanted to do, I'm not going to do because I'm not going to be trying to talk about all of the other things. I have an upper respiratory infection. Oh, Julie, listen, those are just as bad. And here's the thing. If I don't take care of myself, that's where it could lead. That's why I be trying to tell Mr. McCoy, don't bring those germs home. Act like it's full-blown COVID again. Take your clothes off at the door, wash your hands, do all the things. Don't bring it in the house because, I just don't need to get sick. So I have some Fisherman's Friend. I have my tea. I have water. And my throat feels fine. I haven't been talking today. Talked a little bit this morning. I just like, oh, you know how you just hate how you sound? I already hate how I sound anyway. But my ears are a little stopped up. So that is my rant about that, and that's all we're going to say about that, because it's life. It's what's going on September the 29th, 2025 in my life. We had mail out Monday today, so some people's mailboxes, a couple people going to have some mail coming to their mailbox. We do have something to celebrate. We do, because we have finally got our membership. What have been working very, very, very hard at getting over here on the channel is the membership. So if you notice, there's this nice little button that's called join, which is what I've been working for. It's what I've been wanting. Everybody else is just like, oh, well, you got to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. It's like, no, the goal that I want, I don't need all of that. However, we're at the starting point. Now the next goal is to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. For one, we're going to give away Big Bertha, which is that illustrating Bible. And two, we'll be at the top of the YouTube partnership program where the ads and all the things. I got to go down that rabbit hole. But I'm just excited. I am super duper excited. Sorry I don't sound like it, but when I got that email on Saturday, I was very excited, but it just wasn't feeling good. So I wanted to come on live Saturday and celebrate, but it was worse Saturday. And then Sunday I got up, we went and got something to eat. I was just like, okay, well maybe it's done. I got home and got climbed right on in the bed. I wasn't feeling it. So today I just came from Hobby Lobby. I had to go get some meds from Walgreens. Is it Walgreens? Yeah, Walgreens and all of that. So we're going to take care of us, right? We're going to take care. We got some Lysol, sprayed the whole house down, sprayed the handles down, sprayed everything down. Okay. So that is where we are. And so how can I put this? Let me put it. It's important for me that everybody understands where the channel is for me. And where my channel is for me is more than what ends up on the desk. It's more of your ear gates, and then I talk so you can hear through your ears, and you can see, of course, through your eyes, right? And then you can touch and maybe smell, depends on what you have on your desk. But for me, I like to do a little bit of journaling, which is art journaling. I like to definitely paint. And all of that has stemmed from the fact that I do all of this on my grief journey, right? That's how it all got started. Let's say it that way. That's how it all got started. So if you're here on my channel, mine might look a little different from everybody else's, and that's okay, because I think we all need to show up and be who we are in our own authenticness. And I have found out, and I realize, and I'm okay with the fact that I'm just not for everybody, right? Over here on my channel, I like to really engage and talk about how to get through things that happen in life, which is why I have to show up today, even though I wasn't feeling 100%. I'm not going to say I'm not feeling great. I'm just not at 100. I'm probably maybe about 60, 70. I think I might be more than that. I don't feel bad. So I get to show you what that looks like, right? And then show you kind of how to pivot. And I just happen to slap paint on paper and use art and use whatever pops on the desk. Now, these are our colors that right now we're going into October, that we started with these colors. So those are the motivational colors and where we are. It's fall. I love fall. Okay. And then going into October, so as we step into October, a lot of people know it's the anniversary, the death anniversary of my son, October the 4th. October the 4th, I'm going to be live. No, I put up there a time, but I want to, how can I say? I want to make sure when I wake up October the 4th, I wake up in a position to where I want to share my heart. I don't want to share, if I wake up and I'm in a funky, angry mood, I don't want to come over here and share that 100%. Okay. But if I am, I will wait till I get up, pray, do my devotion, and then be like, okay, guys, whatever, so that you get to see this in one full effect. Okay. But also on a funny side, like, I'm going to add a little laughter. If you haven't already seen my thumbnails for October, go check them out and hit that notify me so that you'll be notified when I do go live and everything. But check it out. I want to ask you this. Let's see. No, can't put it that way. Okay. We're going into a series. That's how we're going to do it. We're going into a series in October. And because I'm celebrating the whole month of October, I'll be live every day in October. Monday and Wednesday will be Monday and Wednesday. But the other days, I'll pop in. They won't have really a time. That's why if you're not subscribed to the channel, do hit that subscribe button and that bell notification all, so that when I do go live, you'll be notified. I'm going to celebrate his life because I know that's what he would want me to do. I know he would want me to laugh. I know he would want me to, make other people laugh who probably have lost on their journey or whatever. And to really show people how I really, really show up every single day after losing not one, but two children and a granddaughter. Right? Now, the spin on it will be, the whole series will be Desperate Housewives. Y'all know I've been looking at Desperate Housewives. The Waltons are gone off, and Barb informed me that Matlock is on Paramount, and I was just like, oh, great. I got rid of Paramount. We might have to slide back in so I can watch Matlock, because anybody that knows me know I love me some Matlock. Oh, I should have put my thing up here so I could keep my tea warm, because I don't want it cold. We want warm tea for the throat, especially with the talking I'm going to be doing. But Desperate Housewives, in the chat, tell me who knows about Desperate Housewives. Hey, Lydia. Sorry, y'all, I ain't even have my chat up. Let me go back. Hey, Lydia. Okay, I think Lydia was the only one that popped in that's inside the chat. Hey, no, there's Patty Crane. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You love the thumbnails, makes me want to watch Desperate Housewives, right? So, if you have never watched Desperate Housewives, I want to invite you to watch Desperate Housewives with an open mind. Hi, Maddie. Oh, I'm so happy you're here because this box was inspired by Maddie. We got some things on the desk, so excuse me. I'm going to try to say excuse me, but I'm going to give y'all a blanket excuse me because it's going to be going on. I really need to get my, let's see, where is, oh, let's put my warmer on. So that way I don't have to rush drinking the tea. I can keep it warm because me and hot stuff, if it's coffee, I still don't drink that much. Oh, wait, do I have a plug? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Maddie, ask Mr. McCoy. Oh, that puppy. Okay, what plug is this? One of these I got an extra plug. That's for the laptop. That's for the, okay. Well, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got 4 devices up. Duh. All right, let's borrow you. Cut that on. That way I'll have my warmer on to keep my tea warm. And then when I take a break from the tea, I'll have water. And that way we can put that up there and I won't stick my watercolor brush in there either. There we go. Boom. Just like that. We ready. Maddie, I don't know if you were on the live when Mr. McCoy came home last week, barking and like one of the dogs over there in the doghouse. And I was like, dude, stay away from me. He was like, these are just allergies. It's the change of season. I said, no, it ain't. And it wasn't. He been barking all through the house, like one of the Rottweilers running through the house. But anyway, so yes. Okay. So if you haven't seen Desperate Housewives, that's where I'm coming from in October. Because we need to laugh. And Lord knows if I have not been laughing, OMG. So much so to where it's like I have to just cut the TV off because I kept going and kept going. I was just like, oh, wait, hold on. So it's like, what are you going to do when the season's over, right? So for me, I started, y'all know me, when stuff started coming up, I just be like, oh, that's a good space to go into October because I knew I was going to do a live every day in October in memory of my son. I just didn't have let's say, a theme per se. Like it hadn't spoke to me yet. But then Desperate Housewives, all the things that have been coming up, like as a mother, as a friend, oh, it covers all the things. Julie Parker, he very much so is. Very much so is. But it's been years, and now I want to rewatch all. Matlock. So that might be it for Matlock and Desperate Housewives. I haven't seen Desperate Housewives in years. Oh my goodness. I had never seen Desperate Housewives. Okay. I had kind of started watching it years ago, and then I'm just like, it. And I realized this time I started over, and I realized why. Okay. Hey, Paula K. Can't get too excited, y'all. I realized why. Because I can see me. Oh wait, no, we're not gonna go into that. So if you, I always avoided Desperate Housewives. See, Julie, you might be like me. Okay, if you've seen Desperate Housewives, in the chat, put who do you relate to? If you were to choose one of the characters for yourself, who would you choose? Excuse me. I'm gonna keep mine till maybe the end, or maybe. But these are some nuts that are in our yard, walnuts, whatever these are called. They're so huge. But I was thinking I'm gonna be pulling out the jelly plate, not today, but probably I don't know when. But I'm gonna be pulling it out, and I was thinking these little, like, they look really really fun. But doesn't that look like something that would go on a gnome head? Like a little helmet. So I'm going to keep these and roll them around. Do something with them. I'm going to try to find some that won't come apart. I want them to still have the cap on them, their hat on. Yeah. Yeah, they're an acorn, but these are different from, so we have 4 different trees in the yard, and each one of them are different. So they are in that family. I want to know, and I need to go and scan the leaf to the tree. That's what I need to do. All right, how many people know what I got? So we got something else we can put in chat. If that wasn't your thing, you don't want to put that in the chat, you just don't know. Or if you haven't seen Desperate Housewives, or you just can't relate with either one of them, that's fine too. As a mother, I think we can relate to all of them, especially Lynette, being a mother, but haven't seen it in years. So when you think about, so the other question is, who knows what I got new in the studio? Like I got Saturday was an amazing day for me. That's why I was mad, because I was sick and I couldn't hang out really in the studio and enjoy it. Like I refused to leave out of here before I realized what my how I was going to use the new thing. Wow, there must be different varieties. I didn't know that. Yes, Maddie, scanning cut, and something else. We got something else. We did. We got something else. We sure did. Saturday was delivery day for me. I was happy. Which it also made me just not really worry about. Wait, where's the other one at? Worry about the fact that I was feeling like crap. Oh, wait, there should be another. And then, there must be different. Yeah, so the other ones they don't have a cap on them. I will go and round up. So the other ones, I think the difference is the other ones are hickory nuts. That one tree I do know is hickory nuts. Yes, Barbie's right. Yup. Oh, don't fall. So Saturday I had to be in the studio, and y'all know I was telling y'all I wanted to make sure when I got the scanning cut, I had some things that I wanted to do. So I had to learn how it could do, because I needed my package to go out today. Today was my deadline. Oh my goodness, where is? Okay, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Like, there's another one. So we got the scanning cut arrived, and our inks arrived, but I feel like oh Lord. I call myself putting them right here in front of my face, and it's probably looking at me saying, I'm right here, and I'm like, I don't see you. So this way I won't lose them for right now. We're going to put them in there so that way I won't lose them. Excuse me. So at Hobby Lobby today, I got some of these. They had 40% off, and I was thinking, like, instead of always cutting them, maybe I'll just get them already cut. These were like $2, and then these were like $1.74. Why not? We're gonna get those, put them on our junk journals, because that's where we're going. And then I got these 2 beautiful paints right here, which are going to be fun. We're going to use those on our jelly plate. And what else did I get? Oh, and then I got some glue. That was it. Just some regular glue. But I've already, let's move this. We're going to slap some paint on some paper. But my thing is for bringing some laughter into my life. Because y'all know I do things more so for me first. And then if it happens, hopefully, prayerfully, brings joy to your life, then it's a win-win. So because like Desperate Housewives, yes, Wisteria Lane, like how many of y'all have seen, if you've seen Desperate Housewives, have seen that same set in other movies? Like that's a whole movie set, right? So I thought that was interesting. But Wisteria Lane, I love Wisteria. When we first moved here, Mr. McCoy cut down the wisteria. that was overhanging in the tree. He didn't know what it was. He was just trying to make sure we could see the ground and everything. But wisteria grows here, and it's in the trees, tall, tall trees. So it hangs. And so I was just like, oh, wow, Wisteria Lane on The Desperate Housewives was full of drama, full of secrets, and chaos. OMG. And I'm just on season 1. No, I'm on season 2. But I want to ask you how much of that show actually mirrors your own life? Because that's the question I had to ask myself. Like, I had to ask myself, Karen, are you living like Brie? Perfect on the outside, crumbling on the inside? And I had to really dig into just like baby girl, she couldn't get, her husband having a heart attack and she got to make the bed up. Yeah. And I will say that was me. Brie. I could relate to Brie and Lynette. Definitely. Messy Susan, no. Susan, she just seems to be like messy. She's funny. She's stumbling. She's always falling over something, but she was still showing up as a friend. That's what I love about Susan. Maybe you're juggling life like Lynette, chasing dreams like Gabrielle, right? I couldn't relate to Gabrielle because Gabrielle didn't want to have no babies. The truth is, those characters are not just on TV. I really believe they're a reflection of all of us. I always believe everything we see on TV, they mirrored off of somebody's life. Even if it was the writer, it was their own. Y'all see this scan and cut? I've already cut. You see this? Look at this. Do you see this? I'm just saying. Fussy what? Fussy who? Not for me. And now I can use this as a stencil. And can. I'm going to show you all the stencil things I got. But I left it on the mat because I've already done a video. If you go back and check out the video, I kind of did a little mini unboxing. Not much, but a little bit. But I am enjoying this puppy right here. Look at these. Look at that. So I am happy, happy, happy for those that gave me their input. I'm going to have to get a new mat because I did get this off of Macari. So the mat still works. And then I Googled a little bit how to make it sticky. And I need to spray some tacky. I forgot what it's called already. Glam, you're loving it. Glam, you're loving it, Karen. Loving, 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 loving. I told Mr. McCoy this was a good investment. So now, because I've already sent out an order that I scan and cut some little pieces that I want to include in the journal, the handmade journal that I sent out. So, and I like complete circles. Possibly I could have gotten a circle punch and punched it out. Oh, glad. Listen, my brain ain't working. I probably need to have paused on that. But I was like, glam? Didn't know. So I put some glue. They said put a little bit of rubber glue and rub it in, but I guess it was still some stuck down there. Thank you, Barb. So I'm not saying this is for everybody because there were people that was just like, it's be a waste of your money. But I think for what you might need it for. Remember I told you guys, let's put this over here. Those are those. All right, I'm going to do, I think I need to wait on what I've learned. So let's talk about what I've learned with the scan and cut already. Because I've learned some things. Because even though I was in the bed, I still was learning. I learned that I can make my own stencils. Okay, I learned that. I learned that when prints, let's see, I use my porch prints is sometimes where I get. So let's go with, even my porch prints was kind of, I need to reprint that because that was off the edge. But I like little things like this. So when I'm making journals, I like to include in my handmade journals, little trinkets, little things like this right here. And once the person receives the box for the handmade journal, then I'll be able to share it with you guys. But right now, I can't share the whole thing. But look at these. Are these not darling? And like something like this, I would want it to be like that, but it's just like I don't fussy cut like that, and nor did I want to. Like these are cute. I printed them all out, and then look, we can have butterflies on our. Put this on our Let's see. Well, let's put the box over here. Turn it over. Put butterflies. Now we got a little butterfly stencil. And this paper is 110 pounds cardstock. So what I learned is, see right here, the scan and cut went in because it was white in there and it was white in there and they went to cut that out. So I learned that if you want it not to do that, then there's this button on there, ignore image, and you have to make it not ignore the image because you want it to cut the outside. And there's already a line really on the outside. So I also did, see down here, it went and cut in the numbers. I didn't want it to cut in the numbers. I wanted it to cut around. But it's a nice little stencil that I already have. So glad, otherwise I would have felt terrible for recommending. Hey, Maddie, and at the end of the day, if I'd have got it and didn't like it, what I would have did, I would have just posted it back up on Mercari and sold it. So it was, when I said what I needed and y'all said scan and cut because of what I was doing, I knew it was going to work. So we have all of these I've done in different ways. So there's this way, which was the very first one, because y'all know I wanted to print out those flowers from Sulla. That was the first way. Then the other way, because I didn't want it to go in and cut inside here, I put the black marker, what's that thing, Sharpie on the outside. But I have since learned if I do that, I can go outside the margins and I won't have to use the Sharpie. I go outside, move the margins out, and it will print outside, which is amazing. This one, so I did these words, but look at these. Film strips. Time. I love the way these popped out. Hello, Bernadette. Happy Monday. Look at these. They're so cute. And then this one, because it had so much, this was the second one that I printed. And I was just like, okay, well, maybe if I make it go on the outside. So it did what I wanted, but I wanted it to cut the black line. So, but then I looked at them and I'm just like, well, I kind of like the way the black line. It left it on there and printed outside the black line. So then in my mind, I was like, well, Karen, if it did that, then sounds like you need to just move the margins out. So tried it out and then boom, it did. So I've had fun learning, playing with it. Here's the butterfly. So this is when I fixed it and corrected the margins. Excuse me. This is outside. So see how we have margins? The margins are outside of the butterfly. I'm okay with that. Because most of the time, what I'm going to do anyway is I'm going to do this right here. So it's okay if the butterfly gets it's okay. And that's what it looked like. But I was happy that we went from having to do, where is it at? To do this to now we learn that all you have to do is move the margins out and you're going to get more of the outside of what the image is. Now, the reason it's so far out is because it goes from 0 to, I think, 0.4. And again, if it's not your thing, you don't want that much white. I'm quite sure there's some more detail. There are some more that you can go in and do it to where you can get a closer cut. So it can cut close. And that's fine. So that's where we are on the scan and cut thus far. And I'm going to be, as you can see, all the stuff I printed out, I'm going to be a scan and cutting food. Okay, let's talk about these flowers. Let me see, where is it? Because I didn't do all of them because I didn't like where it was going. Oh, and check it out. Does that not look like a stencil to you? And is. So we got that. We'll use that. So this is what made me realize, oh, I can make my own stencils, because somebody had said that also with the scan and cut. I believe, I don't know if Maddie said that, but I know Di said use the, if I don't get the Yupo paper, use another kind of paper. Well, Mariah and them was talking about the brand that Di was talking about is shinier or slipperier or something with that. So I already have some Yupo paper, so I'm going to use what I have. We don't have to worry about that. But I'm going to print those images out and on Yupo paper, and because I want this, right? So if you don't have this, you can, there is where you got draw, you can do so much with the scan and cut. But all I wanted to do was cut. Hey, Bitty Penny, how are you? Look, y'all, I put the thing up here to keep my tea warm, and I keep leaving it off because I'm not used to putting it over there. Okay, where are these flowers at? Okay, we're going to talk. I think these are they. So this is the image. Hey, Mo, how are you? Y'all excuse the voice. It's not there. It's not 100. But we here. Where are the flowers at? So, okay, these are the flowers that I printed. These are Celis flowers, okay? I printed all of these because those are the ones that I was saving. These are the first thing I cut with my scan and cut because I was waiting because I wanted to do these flowers, because I just look at that. Look how detailed that is around that daggum flower. I'm just trying to say I would never be able to fussy cut that good, right? So, but the thing that I've learned since I cut these flowers was how to hone in on the image and make it where it cuts, because these right here, it cut up some things. I wish I had the image cut out. I mean, I wish I had the original image, but let's use this one. See right here, on here, it cut it, and it was trying to cut it. It was trying to do its job, but because I didn't know what I know now about the outside of the, what do you call it? Um, all of the margins. If I knew what I know now, that's why I saved these to cut these out, because see, they have a thing, a halo, we're gonna call it a halo, around them. And depending on how they create their programs or whatever, the scan and cut is gonna pick up on the white, and it's gonna cut that out, right? So now that I know to move the image out, like we did with the butterflies, right? Now that I know that we can leave, it's okay to leave a little out, then these right here will be okay, and they won't, I'll be able to have all of my leaves, because you can tell the way she did it when she made the flowers. That's what she wanted. She didn't mean for it to be cut on the inside, which is okay, right? So, excuse me, I'm excited about that. And then these right here, not these. Oh, here's the flowers. There they are. So these right here, you can see how, let's see, which one are you? Oh, this isn't the original one, but you can see how it cut it out. So it's okay, really. And right in here where it left white, it will go in there and cut that out if you want it to. But that's where the margins will tell it that you want it to cut very, very, because it did on these, like it did a little bit right there, and then it stopped right up in there. So no worries. If that's a problem for you, then I'll look and see, do some more to get, but it'll get up in there if you want. I just wasn't worrying about it because I do layering, and I could take that and put a flower right there, and you're not going to see it anyway. You see what I'm saying? And then I can take this one and sit it like right there, and you're not going to see it, right? So it's not going to matter. To me. As for Karen McCoy in her studio, that's what she's saying. So, but these printed out great. Hey, Ivy Pearl, how are you? Sorry. Bitty Penny was late this morning. I was up this morning. And then when I looked at the replay, she just like, oh, let's see who's going to come because I'm late. And I was like, oh, okay. So, the morning I'm up and just needed something to do. But I was on my way to watching the replay, and then um, Mariah and PMR the studio came on, and then of course they had Caleb in, so I got to get back and watch the replay for this morning. Is this thing hot? Okay, it is. It just ain't warming up my tea. What machine did you use to cut these? We got that scanning cut, girl. We got that scanning cut, girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me save my voice. I'm happy. I'm excited. And I just pulled these off. So this is me with the perfect, like, oh, I done figured this puppy out. When y'all saw me pull these off. Oh, so happy. So happy. So happy. But what I was also going to say about these, you would want them to cut left and right. The first time I put it in, because Sala's prints were the first thing I did, it cut all up in the other ones. It was just, where's that one at? I kept all of the papers so I can show y'all. Listen, Maddie did her thing on this one. Love, love, love. This one and Maddie, that Versifying, what is it? Versifying Claire. Oh, that's another one. That's another one. But what did I do? I kept all of them because I said I'm going to use them as stencils on my... Oh, well. Okay, that's that one. Or maybe I didn't keep it. But look how perfect that cut is. Look, Julie Parker, that's where I was this morning. I was just like, oh my goodness, it's Monday. I can't be sounding like this on a Monday. Hey, Saul, how are you? So for everybody that's coming in, I want you to know that we reached our goal. We are first level monetized where we get our membership, which y'all know that's what I wanted, was the membership. Everything else is gravy and is a plus, and that's it. But I wanted the first layer of monetization. So we are monetized. Yes. On the first layer. For those who want to let me know, no, you're not monetized because you can't do ads. And I'm just like, I'm doing what I want to do. Where did those vintage images come from? Oh, let me see. Oh, which ones? Look, I have to think about which ones you had. So I want everybody to take a bow. Everybody that comes to the channel and you watch me and you've been hanging out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because we got those 3,000 watch hours. Now we're working on 4,000 watch hours. We're not concentrating so much on the 4,000 watch hours. We're concentrating on just moving forward because we're where we want it to be. Anything else is just a plus and a bonus from God. These come from, My Porch Prints. So most of the prints that I get is either My Porch Prints. These didn't come from My Porch Prints. These didn't come from My Porch Prints. These came from, oh Lord, where's a piece of paper? Dude, you got your name on something around here? They almost sound the same. That's why I want to make sure I tell you the right one. But they came off of Etsy. That's let me back it up and answer the question. It came off of Etsy. When you stamp with the Versifying, you can heat emboss. Maddie, I'm ready. I'm ready. And it stamps on my I can't show you because I've already sent out Happy Mail. But the stamp, it stamped very, very well for my slap and paint on paper stamp. Okay. So let's move these. Because these are all the images that I'm going to do. We're going to get it together. And I'm going to keep all of the things because, again, they make great stencils. Especially, like, just love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So the young lady that sold it on Macari, because that's a secondhand machine, it's really not a secondhand machine. That machine hasn't been used that much. Like she did say she used it probably about 3 or 4 times. It's in it's in new condition. All of the stuff that came with it, she sent it. The mats, both of the mats she sent. So I'm very pleased. All right, let's open up this puppy because it came in the mail today. All right, so for everybody that's coming in, going into October, we're going to be talking about, we have a series that's coming in October, and it's going to be the Desperate Housewives. Which one are you? Which one do you see yourself? How much, let me see, what did I say? How much of that show actually mirrors your life? That's the question. But looky. Things that make me happy, even though I'm feeling 60%. This is inspiration by Maddie and backed up by Barb. Because everybody I know is using archival. And then when I got the Simon Hurley, the Stellar inks, I found out they were watercolor, not waterproof. And it's just like, wait, what? But we having fun with those too. Oh my goodness. I wish I could show y'all what I did in the book. But I can't because that was a handmade journal I did. Okay, it's getting kind of warm now. I don't like cold tea when it's supposed to be warm tea, hot tea. Ooh, we're going to play with those later. Okay, so we have, what color is this? This one is Monarch, Warm Breeze. Oh, it's so yellow, I can't even see what color it is. Might need to put my glasses on. I'm quite sure Maddie is like, that's such and such. Cheerful. It's called Cheerful. Then we have Acorn. Acorn. Yeah, the acorns in my yard are that color. Excuse me. Listen. Oh, thanks, Barb. So let me tell you, I don't know if My Porch Print still has. They were celebrating the last week. They hit 1 million sales on Etsy. Oh, you know we're gonna keep this box, right? I see it, right? We're gonna decorate it, make it pretty. Yeah, don't want, yeah, no in between. I haven't tried the Versaclear. Are they nice? They are lovely. I'm getting ready to show you. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I want to inspire you the way Maddie spoke highly of these way back when I was trying to get my stamp that this stamp. When I was trying to get this stamp to stamp, and Maddie was talking about VersaFine then, and I saw I had some, but the stuff I had was different. Where did you order your inks from? These, well, these came off of Macari. I check Macari all the time for new stuff that I want, right? And then I got me a new crafty friend because we correspond, and she, so that's that. But these came from Blick. And they were on special last week. They were like $9. So I figured, why not get the colors? My business color, first of all, and the pink is missing. I just don't know what I did with it. Did I put it in a drawer? So now I got all these daggum archival inks. We still gonna use them, y'all. We just won't be re-inking them or whatever. Or somebody that's new that want to learn and do it out, share. But there's a pink one missing. And I know it's missing because it's the one that I use. But I didn't leave. Like, all right, let's open this drawer all the way. It's not in there. Ah, there it is. It's like, I know I had you. There's that one. They're sharing space with the watercolors. Sale is over at My Porch Prints, but their prices are very reasonable. They are. So, Barb, can you go in and see if the freebies are still available? Because they gave away a free journal kit. I don't know. They just every day they gave away something free. Excuse me. And I didn't mention, I didn't even think about it, to tell you the truth, because I know everybody kind of does their own thing with their kits and things. So I've been using My Porch Prints as long as I've been handmade. I don't call them junk journals. They're handmade journals. Junk journals to me are just a little bit different. Bitty Penny, since you're here, I got these today because I had to go by the dollar store to get me some zinc peels, some zinc things, and I saw these. It was 3 of them, so I was just like, we're gonna use those because why? Bitty Penny said so. So we got those. $1.25 for 3. They didn't have the big ones, but like I said, I do know that my Walmart has 2 for 97 cents when I was in there. I saw those, so we're gonna do something with those, and which is another thing, another reason why I wanted to have all of the little trinkets. I call them trinkets, but have all the little things. So when you make the pages and I like to put them in there, paper clip them, and then give the book away. And then they already have the stuff to start doing their own pages. So it's kind of like an introductory. When I started my Renew Your Joy for mothers who had lost children to death, and I would do these little books like this, and just in case they didn't journal or they didn't paint, they didn't do anything, part of my whole Renew Your Joy is this is what I do. So let me show you what I do, and let me give you many versions of it, right? So that you can try it out. If it's your thing, good. If it's not, no money wasted. So much so that, let me see if I can get this box out. Oh, and I'm going to have to put a video up. I think I've resolved my own problem though, truthfully. I think I'm just going to put the scan and cut up on my desk. It's like, up on my craft table. It ain't like I don't have no room. Where? Oh, let's get the tape. Uh-oh. I'm sorry you're having sick. Bitty Penny, it's look. Does your husband like to share too? Because my husband likes to share. So yeah. Karen, congratulations on reaching your goal. Listen, Ivy Pearl, that's our goal. It took it wasn't just a me, it was us, y'all celebrate too. Because y'all take the time to hang out. So it's an hour thing. Alright, so this is the box right here. So this box for my program that I have, it's called Renew Your Joy, right? And it's for, let's see if we can fold it up. Yeah, let's fold it up. There we go. And what they would get in this box, this was my first little prototype, but I will fill the box. And it folds down. And they would get paint. They would get everything that I was using, that I've used to renew my joy. They would get in this introductory kit, and if they enrolled in them. Of course, it was a program. Fold over. Oh, that goes there. That goes there. Well, go down. Stay there. That goes there. Right? Maybe not. Okay. All right. There we go. Hold that down. All right. Ooh. Oh, shoot. I have to go. All right, Julie. I hope you feel better. Look, take care of yourself, girl. So this is what she looks like. And it's a box. Renew Your Joy. And of course, everywhere Renew Your Joy was my thing, is the name. They would get my book. Now, since I've started the program, I've written another book, so they would get both of my books. Well, that was supposed to go in there. You get the gist of it. I just want y'all to see what it was. So this box, huge box, which is 12 by 9, full of goodies. So that's why I'm not worrying about stuff that I have in the studio that I don't possibly use anymore. I repurpose it for, again, So now that I do more than just work with mothers who have lost children, because remember, grief is anything that makes your heart hurt, anything that makes you cry, anything that has made you cry, anything that makes you want to kick and scream, and you have to wake up every morning and live with the new normal. That's called grief. Some people, when you say grief, they think of death right off. And so I've honed in on it more that no, grief is anything that makes your heart hurt, right? So if you join the Junk Journal Ideas My Portrait on Facebook, you can get a bunch of yes, Barb, you definitely can. So, and when I say a bunch, you get a bunch. You get a bunch. You get more than you probably want or need. And if anybody, y'all have seen the next journal that I'm creating, that's where it came from. Lauren sitting outside. She's like, "Yo, you don't have me in the studio today." She's walking around a little better, so I want her to be outside to move around to get her water and stuff. So she's doing better. But this is where this print came from. These pages, and they give you the pages, and so that's where this one came from. All these pages. So that's that. And then you get the there's another one. So that one is being created. And then this one, 5 signature girl. This is Big Bertha here. She has 5 signatures, so she's being created. And this is the one that I'm going to give away when we reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. We will be giving away a free journal, or you'll have the choice of the illustrating Bible, that big one. And I think the other one, I think I decided, I can't remember. I think it was 2 or 3 things. I think it was 2 journals, maybe. Oh, an art journal. That's what it was. So it's art journal, handmade journal, and the illustrating Bible. And to do that, excuse me, I will have a post. I haven't figured out the rules and all the things because I didn't know. So I got an idea, but it's going to be engaging. Of course, you have to do your due diligence of commenting on the post, maybe sharing the videos, something like that. I don't know. I got to figure out like the logistics of it. And plus, this isn't done. So God forbid if I go on and hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, like say tomorrow, you're going to have to wait a minute on this one. Because it was supposed to be put together. Like she's ready to be put together because I've gotten the page to go in and start sewing the signatures in. But I got sick. I got Saturday. Saturday just took me out. Saturday, and then I stayed in the bed all day yesterday and just did stuff that I could do in the bed, which was do all my thumbnails. So I hung out in Canva and my thumbnails. Oh, and for this one, this is going to be the cover for this one. So you go over there. This one will go in here like so. And that'll be the cover to it, I think. But I got to see because I feel like the pages are going to be a little close to the edge, more than I would want them to be. So I might have to remake this with a little bit more inch. Maybe just an inch. Not sure. But because I just realized that this is measured different and I didn't cut my pages off. And this is another thing. If you have a printer that does not print borderless, that cover would work. But because I have a printer, and this was one of the reasons I invested in a printer that I have, is so that I do not have to worry about cutting my edges off. Now, if the edges were cut off of here, it would work perfectly. But the measurements that were done, I was just like, oh, I don't have to cut my edges off. So that's another reason why the Epson EcoTank is my friend, because it prints borderless, and this 8x11 paper is true 8x11. Didn't have to cut it down. So I realized that. Okay. Great giveaway choices. The person that wins will really have something fabulous. I think so. I think so. So, oh, that goes back in the box. Huh? We have everything has a box, so I can keep up with stuff. Not this, the pages. And until they get sewn in, they stay in their boxes. All right. That's that. We did that. We did that. Now I'm checking everything on the desk. Now let me show you. Let me show you how fabulous this ink is. Let's open this puppy up right here. Or are we going to do over here? No, we're not going to use up that. We're going to use this. But that's not going to be back. I know. Calm down. I just did the math. We need 10 people committed to watching 3 hours. That will get Karen to her watch time goal. I volunteer. Oh, wow. That simple? Because I'm at 3,100 now. So I guess we just say, yeah, 1,000. Need 1,000 watch hours. And we need, I think it was, I realized I had 992 subscribers. I woke up this morning to 989. So what I've learned also in my process of, checking out all the rules and everything for YouTube, it's not just that, hey, Lynn, how are you? Sorry, I just saw you. Yeah, it's delayed over here. If it's not just that you subscribe to the channel, if you're not actively commenting, coming in the chat, YouTube don't consider that a subscription. I read. Because these days, hi Kathy Grant, how are you? These days people are using different things to get basically to being monetized. Now that's why I said getting to 1,000, getting to 4,000 wasn't the goal. It was more of the road to see. Like when I started this out, I was like, oh, okay, well I'll just hang out over here because why? God said so, and I need to just share my business with everybody. And I'm just like, ugh, that's where I was. That's just it. Last night I put a 3-hour Karen one on while I did my chores. It's not hard to achieve. Aw, see, y'all makes me so happy. Y'all make me so happy. I was calculating minutes, not hours. Let me recalculate. That's why I say, Bitty Penny, that. But I told you, math wasn't my thing. I was gonna let you ride out with that one. But what I have learned is that people may never purchase anything from you within the first 90 days of your business or whatever. But what they will do is they will watch you on your channel. They will maybe share your live, maybe never even comment in the comment, and that's fine. But they're still here, right? That in itself is the best form of payment that someone can give you. Because why? They pay you with their time first. We know we get the same 24 hours in a day. We don't have, nobody has 26 hours in a day. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. And if you take, like Bitty Penny was doing, what she was saying, if you take 10 people to do 3 hours, 10 times 3, that is 30 hours. 10, 3 hours. Yeah, that's 30 hours, right? That's 10 people paying their time. Right? So that's why I tell you guys, I don't take it robbery. I do not take it for granted. I'm not over here thinking it's like, oh, well, that's their reasonable service. No. You take the time to come and hang out with me. Like you said, a 3-hour video, Barb sits and paints. Mostly she did her chores. I think I take it to heart, very much so. So when I say what I'm going to do on Mondays and Wednesdays, I first of all, Karen, where are you in your life? Because this is very authentic and transparent journey for me. I'm over here to help people to not just cry through their grief, but to heal one brushstroke at a time, or whatever we happen to be doing that day. But it's always going to involve something. We're going to use purple. Wait, didn't I get teal? Yes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. That one didn't go down right. Well, I know what does work. I just didn't want to be smacking in you. But these fisherman's friends, if you ever have a throat problem, these right here, the tea, it keeps it wet, but I want it to be, I want the tickle in my throat to go away. Hence is why I got the zinc. All right. But so when I sit up and I say that I take like next month we're going into Desperate Housewives. I want to have fun. I want to make sure that we're gonna laugh, right? Because why not? Wisteria Lane was full of drama. It was full of secrets and full of chaos. It was sad. Some parts of it was sad. Like when Mary Alice committed suicide, that threw me for a loop. Like I was triggered instantly. I was like, oh Lord, maybe this is why I didn't look at it back in the day. Because, for those that know, I have a daughter that committed suicide. So it could have been it was triggering back then. I don't know. But I've made it through it. I'm on season 2 and I'm laughing my way through it. Definitely, definitely laughing my butt off. I do like that the black is bigger than the rest of them. I didn't pay that no attention. Well, I guess most people use black. I think Maddie said her main color is black. Oh, wait a minute, we got a lot. Okay, Karen, I've loved seeing you schedule for. I've loved seeing your schedule for October. I'm not sure if that's new for you or I just didn't notice before, but I am a notification type person. So, oh yes. So Mo, that's how I am. And as I was being taught by the YouTube gurus, I want to take time. That's what I said. I wanted to take time in content. I didn't want it to be anything outside of my life. So I try to include stuff that basically I'm going through in life. And because I'm looking at Desperate Housewives. Y'all know this month, mostly I talked about the Waltons. Because that's what I was looking at. All right. So yes, October is up. If you want to be notified, you can go and click on the thumbnails are up and click on the notification buttons. And we are ready to go for October. The only way the live will not be is if life happens and I can't be live. But let me back that up. I will be live every day in October in memory of my son Joshua. His anniversary is October the 4th. He'll be gone 6 years. I cannot believe it's been 6 years, right? So, oh, did I do that upside down? No. So, I will be live every day in October. However, Monday and Wednesday is designed already in thumbnails. The other days, I'm not set to a time. Look at that. Boy, look at that. Do y'all see that? Oh my goodness, Maddie. Oh Lord, thank you. Because Maddie was saying, I'm telling you, the versifying, and I was like, oh, I have no versify. And then I forgot about it. Like I didn't even think about it anymore. I don't know what it was. What you doing, BP? Are you okay. We won't read that out loud. Just in case she is. But look how Chris slapping paint on paper. You see the trademark on both. OMG. Love, 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 love it. I love it. Oh, it's just the things that make your heart. Things that make your heart. Okay, so Lynn, so this stamp came, Beth sent me something. Beth sent me a card, and on the back of the card, it had, her little happy place crafting on it. And I was just like, I'm like, yo, Beth, where'd you get that from? And she sent me the link to the lady. And I immediately went in, told the lady what I wanted, whatever. She's like, oh, I can do that. Okay, no problem. It was very important for me to have a stamp that had my trademark because my name and slapping paint on paper is trademark. And is. Okay, so that's that. It's just, I can't wait to slap all these inks down. I can't. I'm not going to even do a comparison because I have not gotten, with that other one I use, it was not that crisp. And I was blaming it on user error. I said, oh, it's user error. I blame it. If it doesn't work, it got to be my fault. So that's that. And that one was, let's write it down what that one was. That one is Monarch. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, and then let's write also that it's versifying. So when I went to Macari and I saw that she had the person that was selling these, I was just like, oh, cool, I need those. And I need to go back and check her site out because she has some other stuff that was on there. It's like, oh, because I'm over here card making now. Please share the link. I need a stamp. Oh, okay. Let me go. I know how to get it. Let me go on my Etsy. I was going to say, Barb, could you? But I don't think Barb could. It is. And it wasn't expensive either. And you don't get the handle. I ordered the handle. So you get it just comes in the block, right? So the handle didn't come. I wanted the handle because I'm a little bougie with it. I think it's cute. Mm-hmm. Is it dark purple in real life or has it taken on some of the black on the stamp? You know what? I feel like, because most of my stuff goes off in here because I do a stamp off. Is sharing a comment more important or what is most helpful for us subscribers to do? Excuse me. So Kathy Grant, because you're already in this live, you've already subscribed and you're chatting, that lets YouTube know you are definitely a subscriber. They need to know the difference between the two. And if I go live and someone that just subscribed to my channel would come and join the live and chat, then that would be great. Comment on the post or like the post that when I put post up, that lets them know. I think it's the commenting lets them know that it's a real person because a computer can subscribe and can go and like, I think. I'm not sure. But I know it was like commenting in lives definitely is a 100%. So if you're in the balcony, it's not a problem that you're in the balcony. That's not it. It's just that when you first subscribe, because some people have been subscribing or some people maybe haven't subscribed. And from my understanding, Kathy, is when you have new subscribers, because those were new subscribers. I was at 989 for the longest, and then it was at 990, then it was at 992. And when I woke up this morning, it was at 989. So somewhere in the run of those couple days, nobody went and watched the video, nobody said anything, or nobody commented. And I think YouTube automatically just takes it back. Interesting though. I'm not worried about it. You know why? Because what's for me is going to be for me, and God is going to make sure that I get what I need, and I'm not stressing over it. And He's giving it to me in the timing that I need it. That's the other thing. All right, let me go into my purchases so I can give you. I feel like I had that linked. Let me go over here in my cheat sheet on my notepad and see if I put it in there. That's that. That's, what is that? No, that's Blick. Paintbrush B, paper, watercolor, 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 watercolor. I want y'all to know about this watercolor though for sure. Nope, it's not on there. Okay, let me go back over here. Wasn't that long. Let's see. It was a stamp. There she goes. All right, we want her shop. Her name is Your New Friend, and she is definitely my new friend. Command C. Where's the channel? Right there. Put that in there. Boom. Okay, there's the link to where I got the stamp, where I got this from. And you can go in there and you can you get to choose your font. You'll see, you get to do everything, anything that you want. It is not a problem. And her turnaround is amazing. Like, I have nothing but good things to say. Like even on my channel, like it's looking like we're going backwards. It's at 988 for subscribers now. I'm just like, oh, okay. But we're not worrying about it. We want authentic subscribers. We do. And all right, let's get off of that. Let me close that. Close that. Close that. Put this on my paper pads for future. There we go. I try to keep up with the links. All right. I had to say, Saturday, I realized that I really do miss my friend online. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. I can't wait to slap these puppies on. These are going to be so pretty. All right. Let's go. All right. We got that. All right. Let's move forward. I shared everything that's on the desk. We got the inks. We put these in here. Are they all going to fit? No. Ugh. We're going to make the other thing our box. I think that would be so great if they would fit two to... Oh, yes. There we go. We only got 2 left. Hey, it's for... I think it's something Tim Holtz. It was on sale. The case was on sale at Michael's for like $3. I said I'll use it. But I'm going to do all this one, and we'll put them in here. I'll just need to keep up with them. That's all. That's all. All right. Okay. That was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed my show and tell and my things. Let's move that. Oh, there they are. I think there's them. No worries. All right. So, October is going to be Desperate Housewives. And I think the first next week. Wait, today is Monday. No, I think Wednesday. Wednesday's the first, right? Oh my God, where's time? Yes, because Saturday is the 4th. Oh, the hop is on Tuesday, on Sunday coming up. Oh, Lord. Did I put that on my calendar? Oh, hold on, guys. Oh, okay, we'll do that. So, Saturday. I don't know what time. I do know it'll be after Benny Penny's live. I do know that much because I wake up on Saturday to Benny Penny. Hopefully. Everything's going to be great. I'm already speaking it. It's going to be great. It's going to be fabulous. We're going to cut all the things out. Got this over here. Going to pull this over here. Now let's get slapping a little bit of paint on paper. These are 4x6 cards. This is what I wanted to know. I think what you said in your description about joy not clinging is just amazing and so creative, insightful, etc. I love it. Can we use it on a card? Sure you can. Because I'm quite sure. Most of the time when I have stuff, wait, in my description box, I have to make sure that's not an insert from my book. Hold on. I don't think so. I think you can use it on a card. I think that would be great. Let me go to customization. Let's see, what is it? Some of that is out of my book, but I don't think that is. Let me see. And it's an insert. Doesn't matter. Love it. If it inspired you, that works out. Bitty Penny, when are we doing poinsettias? You don't say poinsettias. You call it. You say the other way. It's like peony and peony. Okay, this is my answer that I needed to know. We are inspired. Where's my colors? Oh. These are our colors going into October. So it's fall. This is my journal, the journal I just showed you, inspired by these colors. But these are the colors. So we're going to pull out a orange in here. Okay, it's color time I forgot to ask early on. I did ask which desperate housewife did you think you related to? I think Maddie said Lynette. I think she said Lynette. Excuse me. See, that throat's feeling a whole lot better with that lozenge. But as we're going into next month, which as we just discovered, Wednesday we're going to be talking about relating, like the housewife relating to the housewives to your real life. Right, each housewife, for me, each housewife carried something different. Like they had either one had secrets, or one had desires, one had heartbreaks. That can anybody relate to any of that? What about Saturday, November the 1st at 10? Is that enough? Like, are we going to use these for Christmas cards? But November the 1st, that sounds good because it sounds like I'll be finished with my world tour in October. I definitely can relate to Bree at the moment. Paula Kate, see, that was me. I can relate to Bree in the past. Now, the only one I know I can't relate to at oh oh at BPM Saturday, right? Yeah. I'm going to make a coffee. I'll be right back, going to make a coffee. I wish I could drink coffee, but coffee is one of the things I definitely just don't do well with when I'm not feeling 100. Perfecto. Yes. Boom. All right, all right, all right. Let's get to slapping some paint on some paper. Oh, what size are these? Right, they're 4x6. That's what I thought. So all of these was going to come into, I won't be cutting up no paper. Less scraps, less scraps. Okay, so put your color. What's your color today? What are you feeling? What are you feeling? My color today is yellow. And that's because I'm choosing what I want to be. I want to be cheery and airy. And that's what yellow makes me feel like. So we got those colors. I have never watched Desperate Housewives. I will go stand in the naughty corner. Mo, no worries. No worries. Let me think, Mo. What is something? Oh, I don't know. But Mo, Google it. Google it. That'll be a quick one for you. You don't necessarily have to watch it. Just Google it because Bree shows us that the pressures of perfection, when we're too busy keeping up appearances, we risk losing ourselves. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. And what slapped me back into life was I lost my daughter and granddaughter. The perfectionism was gone. Like, as a mother, I felt like I had failed. And then because she committed suicide, I felt like I really had failed. Like, oh my God. World Card Making Day, October the 4th at 8 a.m. Karen and Toby painting November the 1st. Ooh, is that 2B? Oh yeah, World Card Making Day. That's this weekend. Wait, isn't it? Ah. Okay, so that's right. That's right. That's right. And Betty Penny is on World Card Making Day, so that will be at 8. But World Card Making Day is all day. Now that's gonna. Hey, it is what it is. We will not stress and worry about it. Those who show up can show up. For me, that's great and wonderful. No problem. I don't know what time I'm going to be live anyway. But I had planned on participating in World Card Making Day because that's one of the times I do submit my card. It's during World Card Making Day. Water. We want water. Spray. There we go. Spray. Wake it up. Yellow for sure. What colors we're going to do? Orange. All of this right here. Maybe you and maybe you. These are Rosa Galleries. This is my Rosa Gallery palette that I'm going to be sloshing down. Maybe, I'm not sure. We'll leave this up here. And if it starts talking to me, then I'll use some of them. But you know, this is my international palette. Della Magna is my collection. I'm collecting all of the things. A little bit of Roman. And these are our car from India. All right. But the other thing, so Susan, I like Susan. And Susan reminds us it's okay to stumble, to be vulnerable, because she laughs at herself all the time. And that is one thing I like about her. Lynette, she's a caretaker, right? Lynette is stretched too thin. Yeah, like I was looking at the episode where baby girl started taking her children's ADHD medicine to keep up. I was like, whoa, can't relate to that. The Lynette is the one holding the world, like the weight of the world on her shoulders, right? And it's just like, whoa. So does that sound familiar? It did a little bit to me, but and then Gabrielle. Everybody knows Gabrielle, which is Eva Longoria. She reminds us that dreams do matter. But at what cost are we willing to chase these dreams? Like I'm trying to chase that brush over there. I think I'm going to use one right here because I don't feel like chasing it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Do I want to? No. Yeah, let's use you. All right, let's get some water. Dirty water too. I don't feel like it. So we're gonna make us some cards because you know we're making a basket full of cards and our basket is almost full. Almost full. Almost. 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 All right, let's see. We need to. I'm not sure. Let's sit this right here. Can everybody see? I think we can all see. All right, I want to make sure we're all in the range. These beautiful colors. Wait, and so we got Bree, Susan, Gabrielle, Mary Alice is on there, but she's not on there. She's the narrator. And Edie, they don't really consider Edie one of the girls, but Edie is on there. And Edie is the one that, she's the little loose one. So, so that's just how that goes. Oh, let's do this one. It's talking. Let's go. Let's mix you up. I need to clean these out because I've contaminated them. Don't contaminate your watercolors. Clean your brush. But if you don't, if you forget, don't worry about it. Go pop, pop, plop, plop, plop. Put that there. Boop, 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 swoop, swoop, boop, swoop, swoop, swoop. And a little bit across the top. Just a maybe. Flowers, people like, well, it's fall. Okay, well, I'm going to always do flowers. Maybe some leaves. I did some leaves. Like, we can do some leaves for a card. We'll do that for the next one. Then we'll do orange. Then put that there. But mums are out. So flowers are still kind of. I have 5 o'clocks in my yard. So I guess I'm still motivated by flowers. Excuse me. So I have a challenge. So my challenge for you, later on today, tonight, tomorrow, whatever, is to decide for our Wednesday show, our Wednesday time, which housewife's life are you inside of right now? And so for me, I was having to kind of figure out, because I'm not Lynette, I'm an empty nester. I'm not Bree right now. I don't know if Bree is going to change. Like, I don't know. So that's why I'm going to still stick with Bree, because I'm still a little OCD and I still have, some things. And so I need to go forward, continue watching to see how Bree turns out. Right? Because right now, if I had to compare myself to where I am right now, it would be, I'm not sure, because I don't know where Bree is going to end up. Now, in the past, when my children were in my household, I could relate to Bree. The perfectionism, definitely. The table settings, oh my God, all of the things. Dishes needed to be washed each season. Like we're going into fall. Dishes need to come out the cabinet, need to be washed. Yes. Curtains need to be changed. We're going into a new season. All of that I can relate to. Except for the husband thing. Now I couldn't relate to her with the husband thing. Not less not less you know, if you've seen the show, you've seen the show. But I don't think I got that going on. But I don't live in a suburbia anyway. Not no more. But overall, the show going into October for me has been making me laugh. And I know going into the anniversary month of my son's death, I need that. And so it wasn't the time for me to look at it when it came out, or it wasn't the time to look at it when I tried looking at it before. So that's where that went. Okay, we're going to set this one over here, let it dry. All right, and this one we're going to do, let's do orange for some leaves. Clean that brush real good. So that's where I want you to think about. So Wednesday, if you join me, you can tell me, where you are. And there's no judgment. If you don't feel like putting it in the chat, that's fine too. But for yourself, remember, I always tell you, be honest with yourself. Don't judge her. Just notice her. Because awareness is the first step towards change if you feel like it. Like if you feel like you're Bree and you feel like you're judging Bree, then don't worry about it. Just ask yourself, what is it that you need to do to change what part of that you don't like? For me, I was over trying to keep the perfectionism up. I was over trying to keep up this lifestyle that everything was okay, everything was fine, when on the inside, everything wasn't, right? Okay, let's do this. I'm going to do this way. This is what I'm going to do. Just those you just were in the way with the leaves, just work with me for a moment. We're just going to slap some paint on some paper, right? That's what we're going. Because as we move to October, it's all about leaves. The leaves are going to be falling. And remember I told you guys the other day, trees don't cry when their leaves fall. At least I don't think they do. Okay, that's that, and that's that. And go boop, 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 boop. I'm going to do just 3. Because I got to see how, I got it in my head. We're going to see how it comes out. But I want you to take out your journal, or whenever you're creating, if you're not painting with me right now, ask yourself, what role am I playing right now that doesn't serve me anymore, right? In my life, me personally, if my life was a TV season, what episode am I stuck in? And if you've seen the Desperate Housewives, then especially if you've seen it all, then, kind of ask yourself, are you stuck? Or what season are you stuck in? Because right now I'm in the season to where Lynette gets a job. Tom stays home with the kiddos. That didn't happen in my life. Didn't happen in my household. So I couldn't relate to that, right? But still thinking about the children, like her son got a imaginary friend because she went to work. And she felt bad. I could relate to that because when I got a divorce, I had to go to work. And I pretty much had to deal with all of the, well, where are yous and why aren't you here and kind of things, because my children in the beginning were used to me being at home and being at everything and being apart. But when I got a divorce, we had to go get a job. We had to go to work. Couldn't do all the things, right? So I could relate to Lynette on that. But now, looking at them, like I said, I haven't seen the ending to know where Bree shows up. And even with Bree dating that daggum pharmacist who was just like a nut, dated him a nut, kissed a lot of frogs. So I can relate. So that's why I feel like I'm going to continue to be able to relate to her. Other than her husband, but her husband didn't just die. The daggum pharmacist was poisoning. I was just like, oh my goodness. So that's where we are. So as we move through October, we're not just going to be watching the housewives on the screen. I'm going to be reflecting on their stories based on my stories. And here's the kicker. Every season ends. Every season ends. Right? So much so till there's no more. Because I think it's 9 seasons. I think it's 9 seasons. That's not the part of Lynette I relate to. My husband never stayed home with the kid. Maddie. Oh yeah, right. Tom stayed home with the kiddos. Hold on, guys. The bottom part gets warm when it's almost gone. Okay. Yeah, I never got that part either. None of the housewives are old enough to reflect. Oh God, right? Um, and that's another thing. I didn't know how old Bree was, but I think, Maddie, we can write our own story like now. I think we can do our own, which is kind of what I want us to have like a play on it now. Is just to where are we now? So like Maddie can write your version of the story for um Maddie. Like you're on the journey where you're going next. So it's kind of like to get you kind of thinking, some people are thinking. Some of us have already been thinking because we just didn't enter this game yesterday. We've been on this journey for a minute now. That's why I say life after 40 is very interesting. Um, we can talk to the 20 and 30-year-olds. My grandma, I was talking to my grandma, um, my 98-year-old grandma, Saturday, and she was sharing some things, and every time I talk to her, it's just all so insightful, because again, my grandma is 98 years old, and my other grandma is 94. So I take it as a blessing to still be able to hear them and, still listen at their wisdom. They grew up in a different, both of them grew up in a different era than I am. Um, so that spans over a little, sometimes conversation is a little different. There is 8 seasons. Okay. See, a part of me wants to go to the end of season 8, but I'm not. Like, I feel like I'm not going to be able to watch all of them for just October. I probably can. Because I've been binge watching it, but I thought it was just a good segue for the laughter that I needed in October. And then, because y'all know in December, we come right on back. Those 2 children that I've lost, their birthdays in December. So I usually do um, live all the way up until their birthday. Okay. This one kinda didn't come out like I had it in my mind, but I know why. And I'm gonna go back and we're gonna see if I can back into it. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Oh, I definitely love that now. That's yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, boop, sloop, boop, boop. There we go. Wanted to kind of resemble leaves on a big tree. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. I like that now. All right, let's put that one over there. All right, what other color we got on here? We did eggplant already. What other color was that? We did. Oh yeah, we did all of these. Orange. We did orange. We did mustard. I feel like I did blood orange and mustard. So let's see, because we need 4 cards. But so let's go. Let's think about it this way. Moving into the future, like what we're talking about when the housewives are done, as we move through in October, I want to reflect on just where we are in life in general. Because remember, we're going through fall. We're leaving summer and all the things, and we're going through fall. And a lot of people, remember, they don't like winter, so that's a little, dreary. So I want to give maybe a spin on life and what it looks like going through, because it's not going to last always. Like, we don't have to, because I got happy yesterday as I was laying in the bed, and it was something I was looking at, and it was talking about, y'all know Hallmark. I love Hallmark, the Hallmark channel. And so that made me happy because, oh my goodness, that means the Hallmark movie is getting ready to come back on, and it's going to be Christmas, 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 Christmas. And normally I'll be like, oh, but this year I'm going to go into it. I'm going to look forward to the future. And this is what I'm saying. When the seasons are over with and every season ends, when it's over with, you have to ask yourself, I would like for you to ask yourself, what do you want tomorrow to look like? Right? Like some of us that are working outside, well, some of y'all that are working outside of the home, you pretty much have a gauge on what tomorrow's going to look like. You go to work, that kind of thing. Um, and some people that don't, maybe that are already retired, maybe. Oh, that's a pretty color. I feel like I need to let's mix it with some orange and see what we get. Let's see. And a little purple that's on there. Let's see. Hey, it's just paint. Excuse me. But you get to ask yourself, what do you want Christmas to look like? Or what do you want tomorrow to look like? Or what do you want November to look like? What do you want Christmas to look like? What do you want? Like, you get to ask yourself these questions, and I want you to spend time with yourself answering them. I don't want you to take it lightly, right? Don't take it lightly. Really spend time on what does tomorrow look like for you. And that's how we get to go to our next level. That's how we get to go to the next season. And I mean, we don't have somebody writing out the scripts for us like they do on Desperate Housewives. So it's a little different. So you have to write out your own scripts. And a lot of people that know me, I'm like, welcome to reality. This is where you have to get up every day and face what tomorrow looks like. And I had to do that, tell myself that after after his death. And really decide what that was going to look like. Because Lord knows I didn't know. All right, let's put that down there. I like that. Okay, we got tree. One more. But, and I think the other thing I didn't like about way back when was it said desperate. It's like I was never desperate, but I think I was. Because you're a woman with a story. I'm a woman I've learned how to have resilience. And it was because I had to come and face the reality of life. I wanted to find joy. I wanted to have my dreams. My dreams still matter. Like they're not past tense. Like I'm an empty nester. Oh wait, gotta go back up. Sorry, I didn't put no legs on this one. So it looks different than it did. Definitely looks different than it did when I had baby number 1 and baby number 2. And so now I just challenge you to ask yourself the question. It's not a hard question. It's an easy question. Where do you see yourself? What do you want? What do you want your tomorrow to look like? It's just like Maddie, we've been talking about retirement. So she's asking herself a lot of questions, right? Me, I'm asking myself the questions or like with the YouTube, like where do you see yourself going? Where do you see yourself after? Where do you see yourself if this happens? Where do you see yourself in your speaking career? Where do you see yourself? Like, all these are questions that I'm asking you. So I realized Desperate Housewife was something I could relate to because I'm desperate enough to find these answers. Who has the answer? Me. Me. So make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button because next month, October, starting Wednesday, I feel it's going to be very powerful. Each week, we're going to dig deeper into each character. And then we're going to see how do they show up and start with me first in my life. And if you want to share in the chat, y'all get to share in the chat. Like, how can I'm going to share how I get to use art and the journaling and all the things, making my handmade journals. Now learning how to use the scan and cut to its fullest capabilities, because they say that puppy can cut fabric. Oh my God, yes. Sign me up, right? So, and you get to rewrite your story. I think every season you get to rewrite your story. If you don't like the way the story reads, meaning you don't like the way your life is turning out, the only person that can change it is you. And I think when I realized that my life was not over, that my life was just beginning. As an empty nester, it's just like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Got the children home. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Now I'm going to decide if I like pizza for myself. And that's how it's gone. Okay, since I got green on here, we're going to keep moving with green. Gonna keep moving. What color are you? I think you are cerulean, are you? That works. Let's dig into that. Which one is sap green? That's sap green. There we go. We're gonna go with a page full of leaves. I'm gonna bring them from every angle and just drop them down. And then I can see a sentiment possibly sitting somewhere. If y'all hear Lauren barking, she's barking at the neighbor Floyd and his. They're driving by real slow. All right, starting the binge of Desperate Housewives after this. Okie dokie. And then we can talk about it. There we go. Boop, boop. Oh, that's pretty. Well, let me make sure ain't nobody out there because she barking. So, and the other thing is, oh my goodness, guys. Remember, I told y'all this is what I wanted. I wanted this level of my page, of my Patreon, of my YouTube, so that I can have the membership community. And so this is where you get to go deeper with me. This is where in the membership community is where, like it was in my Patreon, and I'm probably going to replace, I got to do some more research and see how many of my patrons are okay with just jumping over here on YouTube. And then that way I don't have to worry about where my videos are going to be housed, because they're always on YouTube anyway. But we get to come over here and we get to have a deeper conversation. We get to have Zooms. We're going to be doing not how-tos, but more teaching. I do more teaching. My goal is to do more hands-on. Here I kind of paint and show you, you know, and try to explain as much as possible. But being a part of my membership, I'm just going to say you get to be a part of Zoom. And we get to have face-to-face conversation. You get to talk about what really you want to talk about. And you get to have a private, more private platform. It's not a public thing. That is what I wanted for my YouTube. So if you're ready to go deeper, join my membership community. You don't want to miss the conversations and the healing that's happening over there. We do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff out here. So much so I've been told in the past, it's just like you do too much. And it's just like, how can you do too much? I don't think you can do too much, right? I think it's done, and whatever people need, they get to decide what. And there's no, I believe Di said, there's no new way of ripping up paper. There's no new way of cutting paper, and there isn't. Now, the difference in me and some other people on YouTube is I come from a space where I'm not over here trying to create something wonderful and fabulous. I just happen to. But I'm over here wanting to help people heal. What? One brushstroke at a time. So that's the spin that I think that's the real authenticity of me is my story is my story. Your story is your story. And together we get to help people heal. Or we get to help people figure out how they want to decide on their joy, what their joy looks like, you know? So that's it. You're making those leaves look so effortless. I think they are. But I will tell you this, Kathy. I learned how to make leaves with acrylic first. And I think that's why I can do it so effortlessly now. That's a good way. And after you get the drag, the pull, the drag and drop, like literally drag and drop, you just can really just swoop it on. Like, I think when I was on with Bitty Penny and she said something about the leaves, and I had to stop and really think about what I was doing because I'm just so used to doing it. We're going to put a couple more over here. I think we need to mix some of that in there. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Let's mix some of that in there. Kind of make it look like the leaves are turning orange. Because why? Fall is here. Fall is here. And you guys, I will be part of the hop on October the 5th. But it starts October the 4th over Dana and Becca are putting it on, and it's for subscribers. I mean, it's for YouTubers who are trying to get what? Wait, under 1,000. If you're under 1,000, they're trying to give you a platform and have fun. Again, we're having fun to where you can be exposed to more people and to get more subscribers. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, look how so it makes it look like it's gonna. Let's kind of put some orange in there. Make that one kind of look like it's already ready. Mix it up on the tip because this is what my leaves look like in the yard. Drag and drop or drag and lift. Drag and drop. Hold on, let me do it so I can tell you. It's drag. Hold on, let me put this on here. So drag, 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 and lift. Yes, drag, drag, drag and lift. Drag and lift. But there is a in the midst of it, you're definitely doing you got to pay attention to your drag because the drop is dropping it in. Okay, so you drag, I call it drag and drop. Okay, drag, drop. So you're dragging, you got the tip on, dragging, down, mashing, dropping it, dropping it, dropping it, dragging, dropping, dropping, and lift. So drag, drop, lift. Yeah. Drag, drop, lift. Drag, drop, lift. Drag, drop, lift. Not or. Drag, drop the pigment in. And you got to do it when you have your brush. You got to do it when you're doing it. Like literally when you're doing it. So let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can make this a little closer. Let me zoom. Let me go in a little bit more. Okay. Okay. So when I say, all right, we got pigment on our brush. Let's make sure it got loaded up, right? So the tip, this is a good brush because it has a good tip on it. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the bottom of that tea is nice and hot now. Okay, so you're gonna tip it down, drop it down, drag it, and then lift it. Yeah, that's it. Drag, drop, lift. Yeah, that's it. See, that's another thing. I can do it, but I have to think about it. Like right over here, see, it's too much water. See that little puddle? So over here, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna drop some more. Drop. See, we drop. Shall we drop that pigment in there? Drop, drop. Boop, boop. There we go. And then come back on the other side. Drag, 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 drop, and lift. And you can see the drop because all of this right here is the drop. It's literally dropping paint as you drag. So, yeah. And dragging that. I need some more pigment in there. If you get those little splotches, that just means it's more water. When it looks like that. And if you don't like it, if you don't like that look right there, then all you have to do is go back into your pigment, go back in it, and make sure you get a lot of pigment. And then go back over it. So that way when it dried, that was the orange I tried to drop in there. But I didn't want my leaf that pronounced. So But anyway, that's how it's drag, drop, lift. Drag, drop, lift. Boop, boop, boop. Drag, drop, lift. You make it into a little dance. Like sing about it. Sing it, sing it. And when you're doing it, and then next thing you know, you'll do it and you don't even think about it. All right, we got all of our cards. Boop, boop. Close this up. Move this over here. Put everybody on stage. I feel like, oh, I need something in the center there. So let's go with what's right there. And the other thing, you need to have a paper towel, which I just thought I had, or a washcloth or whatever. So if you tend to have to clean up a mess, save your paper towels. And you know, you want to just take off the excess, and then that way you don't have to worry about all of the little marks. Not to be confused with drop it like it's hot. Well, Barb, I don't know. You might could drop it like it's hot. You might could drop that paint in there like it's hot now and come out fast. That might work. I don't know. But definitely not to be confused. In Western Washington, our leaves all get the puddle look. Oh, okay. So mine has some of them has the puddle, like they have. I thought I brought some leaves. I dropped them because the puppy went and did something. I had to get her. So yeah, I wanted them to be more authentic, more, more looks. All right, let's move this over here. Now these right here, I could go into a little bit more. Dinner soon. All righty, Maddie. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be on here much. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good. I got my water now. But we are going to, this is wet, but right here, this is dry. So I want to take a darker color and kind of, what color are you? And kind of boop right there. And then if you're going to put a sentiment on these cards, which sometimes I usually do, sometimes this won't matter. Right, Barb? Hey, it's your world. Whatever. I'm trying to tell you, I want you to do what's going to make you happy. And if you want to drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. There we go. And no, we're going to leave that one on. All right, let's move all this to the side. Close that up. Because this one, I like this one. And because, oh God, let me tell y'all what I also know. Let me tell you what I also learned with a Cricut, because I was perusing YouTube and checking out the people who was on there. I like this stamp, right? So I can take this stamp. Oh, where's my stamping block? Stamp a page full of these puppies, or these birds, not these puppies, but this, and the scanning cut will cut them out. I'm just trying to tell you. I hate that I'm late to this here party. I do. And so I was talking to my daughter, and she's like, so, you really like it? I say I do. She's like, better than the Cricut? I do. I like my Cricut for some other things, but I don't use it. My daughter uses the Cricut more for some things. And most of the vinyl cutting or some other stuff, I didn't do. I've always wanted to cut out whatever it was. My fussy cutting, my girls, or whatever it was. I've always wanted to cut them out. And so that, I'm going to put these birds, because if y'all know me, I like to have birds in, like what I'm getting ready to do here. Oh, did I wipe that off? I did. And there are re-inkers for these, which I love. Like that idea. Love, love, love. Not going to do it on there. We're going to do it on, well, let's do it on this piece of paper. That's exactly why I have my scan and cut. Oh, Maddie, is that what? Oh, so yeah, you knew what I wanted. Yes, you definitely knew what I wanted. All right, we're going to put this puppy right here and cut this out so that way we don't have to worry about. And I should have did this, put it over in my whatever, but it's okay. Hopefully it did perfect. All right, so we're going to cut this out because I haven't stamped up, but this is the bird that I'm going to stamp on my page. Like, I like that. I just feel like I don't even want to mess this up. Never mind. I got to do something else. Hold on. That's just too pretty. I can't take that off. Like, I like that. We're not going to cut it up. But what we are going to do, where is a piece of paper? That's big enough. Are you big enough? Are you big enough? Are you big enough? Nope. Nope. Are you big enough? That'll work. Yes, that's big enough. So I guess we will be loving our scan and cut then. All right, let's take our bird. Now let's make a, do we have blue? Let's use another color. Well, no, let's stick to black. Let's stick to black. Never mind. Never mind. It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind. Okay. Okay, for team replay, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I do invite you to subscribe to the channel so that where we're going for the month of October, you'll be on the journey. Right? So hit that subscribe button, that bell notification all, and because YouTube wants to make sure that you are a true subscriber, if you could definitely, once you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification all, leave us a comment below this video of maybe something about the Desperate Housewife that maybe you can relate to. Or if you are not a housewife and you're a houseman, maybe which husband? Maybe. I don't know. Did I miss the Willow visit in the first hour? No, Kathy, Willow didn't come in today. Willow is under punishment. Willow chewed my shoe. She had Mr. McCoy's $200 boots on the ground when I came back home. So luckily she had gnawed into his because she was too busy gnawed into mine. I don't know how she got it because it was up, up, up. I don't know. I guess maybe she might be jumping now. Not sure. But no, she did not come into the studio. All right, let's cut this kind of see as straight as I can. Well, Willow is getting so daggum big. She came and visited me last night. She's not, Lily Rose was, when Lily Rose was a puppy, Lily Rose loved hanging out in the bed. Willow, not so much. She be ready to jump off the bed. Let's see, is that good? We're going to put it right here. Okay. I'm not filling it because that's probably because it's too much white space. All right, let's go in. I'll give it a little character. Yeah, that's better. Maybe. Yeah, that's your disrespectful dog. I just took the boot up. I need to check and see if she did. But it'll be okay. Leave all the comments, hearts, and emojis in the chat when you watch the replays. It all helps. Yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. And that way, I mean, it lets YouTube know that you're here. You're on the journey. You're here, and that's just a good thing. So now, when I subscribe to people's channels, excuse me, I go straight to a video. So much so, I was on when I learned some stuff about the Scan and Cut. I was watching. Oh God, what's her name? I think her screen name is Old Paper Lady. Old Paper Lady. Is it Old Lady Paper? Something like that. And she has like so much. So like just watching what she did, I went and pulled out some lace to put on to put on one of the journals that I'm doing, which is why I did those flowers. So I was just like, oh, I'm trying to let this talk to me, but it's not talking right now. It kind of is, and I know. Oh, I know what I need to do. I don't know why I didn't do it, but and it needs to dry, so I don't want to run my hand. Oh yeah, that's better. Like Bitty Penny says, you need to have it. You need to have it. Gotta put it on there. Boop boop. There we go. There we go. That's it. It's kind of toned down some of that white. There we go. Oh yeah. Now let's get us some. Oh, you know what? I hope I'm not out. It's like going to the grocery store. You need to go to Hobby Lobby with a grocery list. Because I think I might be out. And I'm going to be mad with myself if I am, because I walk. Oh, you know what? I know why I didn't go by there. I think I might have some somewhere. Oh, well, we'll make it work with something. I just need it elevated. Yeah, that'll work. We can do that. There's always a fix. But the lady in Hobby Lobby was on the aisle. Uh-oh, here comes a sneeze, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, it's been itching at my nose. Yes. Is there somewhere else it could be? I'll have to look. Because I thought I had a whole roll of them. I guess I do. What are these? Double-sided tissue. Oh, that's tissue tape. Don't need that. So there's these from, yeah, I got these from, what's that store? Thank you, guys. um, um, I like the other ones I have. I got these from the dollar store, but they're not separated. You have to cut them. So that's why I like the other ones. Like these, you gotta cut. The other ones were individual. But no worries, no worries, no worries. Alright. Let's do it. Put that right there. We don't need that. We need to put a line right there. Doop doop. Alright, where's my little... Oh, that went over too far. Oh. Just be difficult, why don't you? I don't be wanting the sticky stuff on my scissors. Oh, okay, there you go. Now y'all see why I like the little dots. They're individual. They're already cut. And I knew I was out yesterday, not yesterday, Friday. which is why, one of the reasons why I went to Hobby Lobby. All right, we're going to put that bird right in the middle. Oh, good, that's dry, because I done stuck my fingers all over it. There we go. I like it better now. Cute. And then we're going to take us and put, you can put a sentiment on it if you want. So we already have our mat. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. The things that make you happy. Happy, happy, happy. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the studio where we create joy one brushstroke at a time. How are you? iPreps Custom Creations. Are you Azaya? The Dollar Tree, they're just okay. Yeah, but at least they're hella sticky, which is good. Yeah. Hey Barb, you recognize that chipboard right there? I was cleaning out some drawers, and I was like, oh wait, I need to pull this out and put this closer to the desk. Okay. I think I'm going to love these already sized down mats. Boom. I feel like it's just a smidge. A little more. There we go. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. So that's another way. You got leaves. Get you some leaves and slap it down. There we go. Hi, Carmen. I've been watching here quietly. Hugs. Thank you, Carmen. Okay, the tea got good at the bottom, y'all, because it was hot at the bottom. Oh, yeah, that was very good at the bottom. And then I had to make sure I eat, because you know, you don't, when you're not feeling 100%, you don't have an appetite. Okay, so these, I still love that bird on there. Isn't that cute? All right. We will, it'll be a brown base. I already know, so I'll get some brown paper. But let's go with this one, yellow. And then this one is like a burnt orange color. So, and these were my motivation of colors. Been going through my things. I think this one can, let's put orange on that one. Yes, it works. Ooh, or maybe. Oh, they're the same color. Lauren's mad at whoever it is out there. I think it's the neighbor though. Green, maybe? What are we saying? Green. I kind of like that orange on there, the way it brings it out though. Excuse me. Like that. Like that. Or, because we're keeping in, so, and this is the other thing, guys, if you're just trying to figure, like this, going into October, I've pulled out from my Sarah Renee Clark box. And this is the color to represent fall. So Wednesday, I'll probably do another pull because we've used these up. And so these have worked out. But back here, this is what the back side of the property is going to look like. Probably in, well, it kind of is, some places. I'm going to do a walk. I'm going to walk back there to give myself some energy. I'm going to walk back there because, you know, exercising does help the process. You'll think somebody was at the gate the way she's parking. There is it. Nobody's there. Let's see. Oh, that's a different kind of orange. Maybe why I like that one there. Maybe this one here. Oh yeah, there we go. I like that one better. Okay, let's do that one. Let's do that one there. I need to get something to put these in because I can't. Once the paper rip, it's usually a wrap. Red. No, I like the green. This one could be a Christmas card. You could put a sentiment on there for Christmas. Any of them could be Christmas. You can possibly add something else to it. But for me, it's my own artwork that someone gets in artwork form. And this size, these 4x6, is what I want to put in a collection, right? And then add it to my website. And that way, for people that maybe want some unique handcrafted, hand-painted watercolor cards, then they will already be done. And they can just, choose whatever bundle they want because they'll already be in a bundle of 4. That's why I make them 4. So if you looked at it like this way, and you would say, this one and this one would be like the leaves. So I'll probably do 2 more to be a leaf. Or if somebody was like, well, hey, I don't want all leaves. I want like pretty flowers and that. So it's, we call that a la carte. And I also will possibly continue scanning my prints to put them out there because y'all know Dawn has already spoken into existence that we will have I am Karen McCoy products with all of my flowers on them. And I told her, I'm here for it. I can see it. And my daughter made sure I could see it because she put my flowers on tumblers and on my not on my junk journal, on my journals. Like, oh, that's what you've been talking about all this time. It's like, yeah, duh. It's like, okay, man, I'm late to the party again. How many of y'all know I've been late to the party more than once? But I do like it once I catch hold. Once I catch hold, then it's like, oh yeah. Which is how we create joy. The right hand one reminds me of cake gooseberries. This one? Yeah, that was right-handed one, yeah. Is that a flower? Mo, you got me wanting to Google it now so I can see it. There we go. And then I'm going to see how I feel once I go off live. But I don't be wanting, like I tell you, when I be in the studio and I still be in the studio, I just feel like I should still be live. But today it's just like I don't want y'all to have to continue to hear my sneezes and my all the things. So, but I think my throat feels better because I know the Fisherman's Friends. It's like it's a what are they? They are lozenges, menthol cough suppressant, so it does make your throat kind of like paralyzed, but it soothes it at the same time. Which is why drinking the tea, if it's not hot, I couldn't really taste it. The edible tiny fruit that are orange-like with peppery lanterns. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, could see that. They put them in drinks, right? I remember when we were in Germany, or it might have been in Italy. I don't know, but they had put them in drinks. I feel like I need make me a good hot toddy and just go to bed. But I don't want to go to bed. Like, I'm not feeling that bad that I need to go to bed. Yesterday, I was feeling that bad that I needed to just lie down. Like I was a little dizzy yesterday. Mr. McCoy was driving back from the restaurant. He didn't make it no better. Because him had 8 and he was ready to go to sleep too. I'm just like, no sleeping and driving, please and thank you. I wanted to paint last night. I couldn't even muster up the strength to come to the studio and get some paint. I was just like, girl, just lay down. Like you just need to just rest. There we go. Oh, I love this one. Love, 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 love it. In Europe, it will garnish on, yes, on a dessert. So, yes, I do know what you're talking about. For sure, for sure. Yes. And that might have been maybe on the top of a dessert. Or what did she make? She made some kind of dessert. Maybe that's where it was on top of a dessert. There we go. We have, where's the other one? So we have 4. And I'm going to put all of them, if I have that enough brown. The base is going to be, wait, hold on before I say that. I had found some bases and they might work. Hold on, let me put my top on my glue because it was messed up because I didn't do it. Okay, did I bring them over here? Oh, I know where they are. Oh, perfect. They're the right color. Oh, but they might be too big. I mean, too little. Yeah, they might be too little. I thought they were bigger. Yeah, they're not big enough. So I found these in card making. So that would be smaller. So we're gonna. So I'll save these. And I had cut out some things for this size. So we got all kinds of paper cut out. But yeah, so those would be too small. So I thought I had some bases. I thought I did though. Feel like I do. Feel like I do. I do. I do. I do. Oh, good God. What's under there? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Paper by the pound. Paper by the pound. I don't think this is going to be, I don't think that's going to work. Nope. Oh, well. We tried. We tried. We tried. I tried. I bet you I got some. I know I do. Oh, this might be them. Um, I thought they were ivory. I don't want to put it on white. So it's a white card base. Got it at the thrift store, a box of them already. Yeah, that would just be too much white. Brown would be better. Or beige. I could have dealt with beige. Like, could have dealt with beige. But not white. It's too light. So let's dig down in this box and see if is it only. Yeah. So it was greeting cards, and I guess I've used all of the colors. No worries, no worries, no worries. I was just trying to shop my stash so I could use what I already have. There's that. And all we're going to do is put them on a base. with some brown paper. I think brown paper will work. What you guys think brown paper will work? Brown paper. In the words of Paula K, whatever makes you happy, Karen. She's like, yeah, but you know, I'm a new card maker. I want to make it work. Brown, so that's brown. Let's clean our stamp off, because I will forget and then be looking for him later. Because we're going to stamp a page of these, and I'm going to cut them out on my scan and cut. There we go. Put that over there. Get out of the way. All right. So we got brown for I think, oh, I might like this color. Let's see. Green. Maybe not. I got excited. I think it's going to be brown. I like brown. It's going to go with brown. I got enough brown. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do one of them. There we go. So, what does everybody have planned this evening? Hey, Taylor, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. We're just hanging out here. We've done our cards. I need to put that one on a base too, because that one's pretty too. Maybe. Yeah, we'll put that. Okay. I might like this one. Let's fold it and see. Let's just fold it and see. Why not? Why not? Oh, and I need to go back and make sure. This does, I think Mo asked, you asked about the color of that. And the more it's drying up, you can see it's purple. Like it's a deep purple. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to stamp it again to make sure that my stamp was clean. But, what they say, you got to have a stamp off. Yeah, but the colors that's coming off is only purple. So if anything, it probably had some maybe pink, but we'll see. I'm going to do that. But let's fold this one in half. Which I think I'm going to still have to cut. And it will. Let's see. No, I don't like green on it. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. Yes, I like those. Okay, let's get our cutter. We're still going to have scraps. Still going to have scraps. Excuse me. I have been trying to add bright color to a birthday card. I was channeling my inner Karen. It was hard, but I think I achieved the retro 80s look I was going for. Oh, nice, Mo. Yes. Yes, it'd be like, yeah, let's just do it. Just slap some color on there. Just a little bit. Y'all know me, I gotta glue it on first. Gotta glue it on. I have some chicken stock, some chicken, pieces of chicken. I think I'm gonna make me some homemade chicken soup, so I can keep the warm on my throat. I just don't have a taste for anything, really. But I can taste some chicken noodle soup. Alright, now let's cut. smidge off, just about an inch, smidge about right there, a little bit right there. Okay, I think my blade, I've been using the heck out of my blade. Hey, Zippy. How are you? How are you? I'm going to leave the lip on. Normally I would take the lip off, but I'm going to leave the lip on. Yeah, I think that's glue. And I'm also going to round that corner because I'm going to leave it on. Excuse me. Oh yeah, love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And so this is how we create joy in the studio. Going, for those that have just joined, or if you're in the balcony and you've like just joined, I want you to know going into, I'm here rough something last week. Well, Mr. McCoy gave me his sickness. So, but I'm like you. I'm here. I'm feeling better. I feel better than what I sound. A rough one last week. Yeah. I'm feeling better than what I sound. And Zippy, we made our monetization goal. So we did our 3,000 watch hours because we only, for the membership, which is what I wanted, we only needed 500 subscribers. Well, I've been had the 500 subscribers, but the watch hours, the one thing I hadn't been doing. So, and then I also learned, here's another thing. I don't know if you guys know. And if you're into the YouTube and all the stuff, you probably do. YouTube is a moving target. It's not lifetime of the channel. It's the year. It's a year. So the watch time hours that I got last year, let's see, today is the 29th. So the watch hours that I will get today, last year, will drop off. So it's 365 days, not a it's not a lifetime. It's 365 days moving. 365 days tomorrow. 365 days the next day. So whatever you had last year doesn't count once that day, once it's a year, then it dropped off. Learn that because I was trying to figure out. And your shorts don't count towards your watch time hours. So I learned a lot. So if you're in it and you want to do all the things, just pay attention to some of the things. Some of the things do matter. Some of them. Okay. I like this one. Love this one. Going to, y'all know once I put a sentiment on it, I can't make it. It won't be a Christmas card. Always keep inside your heart a pocket full of dreams. I think that works out great for where we're going in October. On our Monday and Wednesdays, we're going to be talking about Desperate Housewives. And how do you relate? How do your lives relate to Desperate Housewives? And Wednesday, the question is going to come on Wednesday, because Wednesday is October. Which housewife lives inside of you right now? And we're going to be talking about not judging her, just notice who she is and how the awareness, the first step towards being whatever it is. If you're not where you want to be, as long as you have breath in your body, you can change. If you do not like the person that you are, you can change. Like me, I didn't like my little funky attitude, so it's just like, hey, I'm gonna change that. Other people, what they call my attitude, they felt they saw something different, and I was just like, I don't like that. I'm not gonna make an excuse for that. We want her to be more. Oh, I don't know. We're gonna talk about it in October, because we're gonna relate to the housewives to our real life. That's where we're going. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, do hit that subscribe button and that bell notification all, And do comment on the post, a video, or something so YouTube knows that you are meaning to be here. Because I'm learning that if you don't, it's just not working out. You're losing subscribers. So you don't want to lose subscribers. You want to gain subscribers. All right, let's do this one. We're going to put this one on. Well, the rest of them are going to go on brown. I like the rest of them being on brown. Is there a poor... Hey, Di. Hey, Pam. Look, I put my head down and y'all pop on the chat. Is there a poor, chubby, snarky housewife? Don't make me laugh. Oh, my goodness. um, let me get me a drink because Di just came in hot. So, Di, you might need to be where Maddie is. And maybe me, because I can relate to Bree, right, in my past life, like raising children and the perfection of life. That was me. But now I don't know where Bree ends up in the last season. So Maddie said she could relate to Lynette a little bit. A little bit. So maybe you need to do your own girl. Maybe you need to do your own lady. Because that's what we're doing. Right? I don't know if I need to, like, I don't know where Bree ends up. Oh, welcome back, Maddie. Look, did I just call you back in, summons you back in the chat? There is in our world. Sorry, Karen. Girl, only 12 more subbies and you got your 1,000. Is it 12 more? Oh yeah, because I lost 3, so that's what I was just saying about it was less than that. When I woke up this morning, I lost 3. So I guess somebody decided again that either they did or YouTube decided that they weren't real. Not sure. And I probably could say something on one day that I could lose subscribers, but y'all let me get 2,000 before you start dropping off. Once we get past the goal. But my goal is met. I'm already where I want it to be. So anything else is just gravy. It's a plus. But the next level wasn't I lost 2 overnight. So frustrated. So that's why I'm saying, Pam, for everybody that do subscribe and comment on something. That way that lets YouTube know that you're meaning to be here. You're meaning to subscribe. So that's what I was looking at from somebody else. That was when I looked at the YouTube, whatever the thing is over there. I'm one of the people that when they put out something and I look over there at it, and it's just like, oh, that's their way. Got it. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with people watching your videos and being and subscribe and never commenting. Never ever. They're just lookers. There's people like that. They just always watch. And then they might finally just subscribe. Those are, I think, a little different. But not worried about. Over here, again, we're going to be relating to housewives in real life. We got secrets, desires, heartbreak. I got heartbreak. So I got the pressures of perfectionism in the past from Brie. Susan, the stumbles, that wasn't me. Let's see, I like that. Nature creates the greatest effects with the most limited means. And do. I don't know if I want this card to be. I think I can make this a Christmas card. So I'm not going to put a sentiment on that one. I'm not going to put one on this one. Not from the ones that I'm pulling from. This one will probably have a different sentiment, but it will have something like leaves do fall or something. I don't know. So, because y'all know. But that scan and cut, we can do it. We won't with it. Oh. Okay. All right, let's continue putting this on bases, though. We do want them on bases. And brown is the color that looks better on these. Dye. So dye. Let me tell you. Let me show you. We got this scan and cut, girl. We ready. We ready. Looky. We are ready. And is No fussy cutting over here. And ain't. Maddie was having dinner. Maddie must have ate 12 fixed food for the family and then ran back in. Or you know how we do. See, that's the thing I'm trying to tell you. We can do multiple things. Like we can drive and listen. Listen, don't be looking. We can do homework and listen. Or at least I used to could. I used to have a whole lot of noise. I used to go to Starbucks and Panera's because I couldn't do homework in quiet. Yeah, she back. She back. She back, Bart. All right, there we go. But so here's the thing. So going into October, if you don't relate to either one of the housewives that was on Desperate Housewives, it's not a problem. Create your own. Because at the end of the day, the real life is you. I'm ready to learn, especially after yesterday's fussy cutting marathon. Girl, listen, I'm not here for it at all. I do like fussy cutting, but then the other thing fussy cutting got me was we got stencil. So we can use it as stencil. Do you see how perfect that is, Di? Fussy cutting. What? Look at that. Look at that. Jenny Roberts Day. Hello, hello, hello. Look how perfect that is. Ugh. Scan and cut is my friend. I'm late to the party, and I thank Maddie for jumping out there saying, Karen, you need that. You'll love it. I do. I told Mr. McCoy it's definitely an investment. I've already used some of the scan and cut. I'm going to leave the lip on that one. I've already used some of the ephemera that I've cut out to add to the handmade journal that I sent out today. So it definitely has already earned its keep. So that's just that. There we go. All right, so we got that one. Again, this one I think, to see my blade, see how bad to use that blade? It's already shredding. Already. Ugh. There we go. Where's another one? And then after Maddie told me that we can go in and cut this bird out, that's why she uses it, because I saw somebody that did it. Maddie's like, that's why I got it. And I was like, oh yeah. Like, so that bird would be cut out and all the white space wouldn't be on it. The bird would be on there. I'm doing that today. I'm going to do that later on. We're going to decide. Karen, you're right. Where you're supposed to be. Not late at all. Right. Have you cleaned out the channel where the blade runs? Yes. I don't do no good. I mean, but I've done a lot of cutting with this. It's fine. I have 6 more blades in the drawer. I was not gonna get caught slipping again at all. At all. Was not and ain't. I just came home with the 86-year-old card making with 86-year-old card making supplies. Wow. 86 year wait. 86-year-old, was that year old or yard? I mean, my whole SUV full. Wow. Sharing with the neighbor, kids, and keeping some new supplies for free. She is done, she says. You touch it, you take it. Really? Now that's a blessing, Kathy. That is a blessing. She's, oh, okay, an 86-year-old. Okay, she had her card making supplies. Got it. I'm caught up now. Yeah. She definitely done. She said, you touch it, it's yours. The studio will be going to granddaughters, 3 of them. So when I get tired of all the things, that's when they can come in and turn this into my little sitting room. It won't be the studio no more. Okay, boom. All right, we did 4 slapping paint on paper. Oh, this one is so yummy. An update, the mother-in-law loved her card. I'm about to go grocery shopping and I'm taking y'all with me. Karen, feel free to use the applause sound effect if needed. Hey, I done got the volume under control now. I know what I did wrong. Got it. Everyone needs shopping applause. I need to go to the grocery store, but I wouldn't feel. I passed by the grocery store. I was like, I'm not doing it. Knowing I wanted some soup, and I was just like, nope, I'll make my own homemade. And I want that canned stuff, no way. Okay. All right, we're going to go backwards because we need to answer a question that Mo had. Our neighborhood had a neighborhood yard sale yesterday. Only one crafty spot, though. Did you put some stuff out, Maddie? Or you went looking for some stuff? Where's my... Put that right there. Okay, where is it? Hey, look at these colors for y'all that just popped in. Aren't these yummy? Can't wait to use these. Yummy, 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 yummy. I need to know. I need to talk to Casey. I need to know why the prices on their stuff be different. So there was another pink one and another orange one, and they had $5.99 on it. And of course, I dug to find the $4.99 because I was like, wow, I got to pay a dollar different because somebody, like, do they tag them that way? I'm just kind of curious. But I knew somebody had said in the past, it's just like the prices. I paid attention to it, and I'm just like, well, I'm going to search until I get the lower price one. And I need to go on Blick and see how much this is because Liquitex is never on the sale at Hobby Lobby. I see myself in her shoes in the not too far future. So many fun treasures. Her kids didn't want any of it. Odd lamp storage things, ephemera punches. Wow. I got 8 bottles of golden acrylic at 50 cents. Ooh, 8 bottles of golden acrylic at 50 cents each. That's a steal. Imagines the loud applause hidden while holding a large. I've gotten my applause under control, Di. The volume was high on the program, on Ecamm, so I had to cut it down. I thought the volume was controlled by my laptop. It was not. It was controlled by Ecamm. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see what Mo was talking about on this color. I think I'm going to have to do it on a lighter color base. Hold on, I got to get rid of this. Just, if you don't like the ragged, I thought I did until now that I'm making cards. When it was paper, it didn't matter to me. But now that I'm making cards, it matters. It looks a little ragged. It certainly was. I am so sorry. I did not mean to make you tinkle on yourself. Almost. Yeah, we got those applause under control. And after you came on, was it you came on? Yeah, after you came on, I had to figure out all the other things. So now I know how to have guests up to 10. And how to do the screen and all the things. So we learned some things. Ever learning. All right, let's put that in the trash. Or somewhere. Oh, it might maybe work right there. Still learning about the transparent and semi-transparent opaque Liquitex basics. So much to learn with the jelly plate plan. Kathy, or not. I'm just trying to tell you, or not. Just slap that paint down. Learn it as you go. Learn it as you go. I will be gel printing Monday. Not Monday, Wednesday, I think. or tomorrow. I don't know. Y'all know me. That's why I say you got to be subscribed to the channel so you get notified when I do go live. Because here lately, it's been working out. Don't forget you can use white card bases, Karen. You'll have options of heavier cardstock. So, Maddie, I think you were off right then when I was talking, when I showed. What did I do with it? Did I put them all back in the drawer? I got some white cardstock too. Got a big old box. Big old box. Oh, well, here, we can do that. Hold on. And I think I'm going to put my brother's scan and cut on the desk. Because this is the other thing that I love, Maddie. You don't have to plug it up to a computer. Oh, you don't got to plug it up to a computer. I just love that. I mean, some people will be like, well, the Cricut, you didn't have to either. And I'm just like, yeah, but this one you really don't. And here, everybody knows I got country internet. Excuse me. I think I hate the dry cough. I think that's the worst. It's dry. So here's a whole box of what you're talking about, the card bases. Just don't apply that knowledge to Liquitex Professional. Yeah, right. Definitely no. Thank you, Mo. The colors names might be the same. The pigment transfer. Totally. Thank you, Mo, for popping that in it. Absolutely correct. Basics versus professional. Yes. And now I'm gonna tell you, if you want to have some real fun, get you some golden. I'm just saying. All right, I'm gonna cut these in half. Where's my cutter? Because I think this is a good base to just cut it in half. I don't think I have to open you back up. Did I not? Don't you hate when you do that? Just grab another one. Maddie, you just don't know how awesome. I was just like, oh, I can take this in the room. I can put it on the desk in the room because I have a desk in my room, in my sunroom. I was like, while I was sick, I was just like, oh, I could just bring it in here and use it in here. And I was just like, oh, I can't even muster the strength to go in there and get it. Okay. So, I'm so happy that Mo put that in there for you, Kathy, because I wasn't even thinking. 8.5. What's that? 4 1/4. 8.5. 4 and 4 is 8. 4 1/4, right? Which is a quarter? That one. I think. Trying to remember these things. No, well, this one right here is pretty heavy. Yeah, this one's pretty. And then I have some other one that's 110 pounds. And then I have some more because I had someone that had passed away. And I got their stuff. It wasn't like she was a handwriter. Like she did calligraphy. So that's hence all my calligraphy things and all the card stock and resume, beautiful paper and stuff like that. And one of the card bases, the other one that I was looking for, I think it's 200 pounds or 100 and something. It's thick. And this one is, what is this one? Let's see. This one, does it have it on the box? It's so old. Does not. Why don't you have the paperweight on this box? Don't know. Interesting. Okay, let's go. It was purple. Mo was asking about purple. And we need a stamp off. 100 pound makes lovely cards. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Let's make sure we. Okay. And it's purple that's coming off on there too. Everybody that knows purple is my color. Yellow. I want to see what the yellow looks like. Okay, I think we're good. Put it on the back side. Right there. So the Liquitex Professional is a whole new thing. So I like, me personally, I like, what's that thing I just said? Um, Golden. Oh, lovely. So it is definitely a deep, 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 deep purple. Deep, deep. Egg, not even eggplantish. Where's our card? Do we? Yeah, this is what eggplant. Well, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it would be eggplantish, but it's called Monarch. Can't wait to see what you do with the orange and pink. Happy to be on the notification list. Yay. I use a heavier weight, Maddie. I think I use 120 pounds. I want to say that paper over there is heavier than, I know it's heavier than 100. I want to say it's 110 pounds. Let's see. That's not the one. Where's that paper at? Oh, Lord. Where did I put the paper? Isn't it like, I hope you can see it, but it is beautiful. Let's see if we ain't got, let's see if we ain't got bad English, but hey, let's just see what it looks like with just stamping it on it again. We're just playing around, That's a nice ghost color. Call it a ghost color. I can use it. Where's my, then I'm just gonna, what they say, the stamp off is beautiful too. And is. So because I do not want to, what you call it, get it all messed up on, and this one's already messed up. We're gonna clean it off. Ooh, I can use that. Ooh, yummy. Clean off the stamp. Oh, I can't wait to pull out the jelly plate. I already see we're gonna stamp the jelly plate. There you go. We're gonna use that. We're gonna put that in some junk journal, something. Excuse me. And that way we won't get it contaminated. And that way, Mama Juju don't have to swoon, because it'll be clean. Where's the box? There's that. Okay. Maddie, which state are you in, please? I'm just considering my drying time. Oh, the ink takes a while to dry. You can add clear embossing powder and heat it for lovely embossed sentiments. Oh, so what you're saying is, because that looked dry, which means it could be that paper. Really good cough syrup that can be used as a T2. Half a cup of honey, tablespoon gentle. Yeah, already. With a well, last night was with a shot of gin. Did you have ginger in yours? Yeah, we got the whole little concoction. But here's the thing, Di. Somebody said it was a season change, and I should have knew better, because I was like, no, he's sick. And so by the time I stopped bothering and standing away from him, it was too late, because the first day You have the symptoms, but you don't have any signs, you know. And so he knew he should have just said something. So that way, by the time he started hacking, I was like, you can go on over there with that. I don't need none of that. But so I think I kind of caught it. That's the one thing is once I feel the tickle in the throat, I kind of catch it. Oh no, I don't want you on the floor. All right, you come over here and get on that. Yeah, you stay right there. Oh, I was trying to see the weight of this paper. What did I do with it? And I don't know where I did with it. Which one, how much is you? This one is, no, that's not it either. I know I got some, because I got some, I just bought some paper. And my whole point was that I bought some it's heavy cardstock. Because what's the weight of these bases? Ain't nothing on that. What's the weight usually of these that we get from the store? Oh wait, here I can check this one out. This one says that it's, see, this is 65-pound cardstock. And there's one that I got that's almost not this one, but there's one that I got that's 100-pound cardstock that is in a pack like this. Because that's what I wanted, was something heavier. So, yeah. Yeah, it will be dry by now. It doesn't take that long. You have to be ready with the powder. When you stamp. Oh, that threatened me with a good time. Hold on, because she said, let's do this bird. I mean, we done clean. All right, where are we at? What color? A bird. Let's put our bird out. I mean, why not? Paula K, drive safe. So you're heading home. Mr. McCoy should be heading home too. Let's see. Okay, don't matter. We're just going. What color? Let's see. Let's use yellow. No. Okay, Maddie, pick a color to use for the bird. And I'm gonna get my embossing powder because it's right here. So I guess it don't matter. We can just do black. Michaels is carrying 110 in some basic colors. Maybe that's where it is. Hold on, because that's where I just got it from, Michaels. How much you weigh? Let's see. Recollection. Nope, 65 pounds. So that wasn't it. Oh, and it was on sale, so I doubt they had 100-pound paper. I doubt they had 110-pound paper on the sale. So these are my embossing powders, because y'all, I told y'all I was out here on the Gina K kick, man. I was out here. I was on it. Okay, let's put our cards over here we made. Put that right there. And I think, yes, I showed that in my haul. So if that's the case, so if it's if that's what you had, the 110, then I got the same paper you had. So then that's where the 110-pound paper probably is. Probably, because it's over there. I'll check it out. All right, so Maddie, you picked a color. Well, my question was, does it matter what color we stamp it with, since we're going to emboss it? The bird. We're going to do the bird. Use clear over any color. Use clear. Oh, use clear over any color. Okay. This is clear. Yeah, this one's clear. I feel like I got some more somewhere. Oh, them mica powders. No, I got some more, because these are use clear over any color. Okay, got it. I had to had to say that back to my head again. All right, now I really want, we're going to use some thick paper. So let's get some. That's when you know it's thick for sure, right there. All right, let's take this bird and well, let's make him a bluebird. All right, she say be ready. So got cap off. Let's get this puppy. Get ready. We ready. We ready. All right, everybody ready? Ready. You should see the amount of clear embossing powder I have because I discovered how good it is over other things. Hi, Cordelia. How are you? Welcome to the studio where we heal one brushstroke at a time. All right. And we get to create as we heal. All right, this way. Oh, let's put it this way because I'm going to use this paper after. Oh, that was juicy. Oh, don't need that much. Don't threaten it. That bird say don't come for me. Okay. That one is medieval blue. All right. Maddie said you got to be ready. So we ready. We got this going down. That going down. All right. And then we're going right on over it. Okay. Okay. Put the excess back in the bottle. All right. Maybe a little bit more in the head. Oh, yeah. That's going to be pretty. All right. Now we can slow down because I know once we get it on there, we're good. Now let's get that heating tool that very rarely makes an appearance in our lives. Are you plugged up? Oh, yeah. Ready to go? Oh, well, oh, Lord. I mean, you're not plugged up then. You're not ready to go. Oh, that was white. It wasn't clear. Now, this would have been pretty if it had been on some paper. It wasn't clear. It was not clear, Maddie. It was white. Golly gee. But still a pretty bird. And the other thing, let me tell you. Listen, the other thing is when I get through stamping these birds on this page, my scan and cut still gonna scan that and cut it. And is. So we gonna be some stamping fools. We're just gonna go stamp. We're gonna do 3, stamp. 6 will be good enough. Scan it in, and it's gonna cut it off. Hit with that paint or ink, yeah. Like, but if you think about it, when I cut this bird out, just think about this bird being sitting on top of this flower. Like, I can see it. I'm here for it. Karen, what do you think of your new stamp pads? Julie Parker, my stamp pads are freaking awesome. Let me tell you something. Look at that bird. Look at them birds. I love birds, by the way. I love flowers more, but the birds are out more so now because my son loves his saying was fly high. And so the birds um, represent his saying, fly high. So we're going to do that. But I like that. So I think since we did that, let's do something else. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's see. This is why we have to share, y'all. This is why we could be like, hey, this is what I got in my studio. I like this. And then remember, this is my other thing that I give and I talk about is you have to ask yourself the question, what would you use that for? So when I think we're on Bitty Pennies. I think we were on Bitty Pennies live when the scan and cut came up. And Maddie was in the chat saying, oh, I love it, da 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 da. Somebody else was saying, yeah, yeah. Beth was saying, no, don't waste your money, whatever floats your boat. Y'all remember that, right? And so I was just like, okay. So I went to two people outside of that who knows what I really wanted it to be. And they were like, oh, shoot. I'm talking to y'all and I ain't got my colors. I was supposed to have my colors ready. Maddie said, you got to be ready. I was talking, wasn't ready. And so when I went to the other young lady and then my daughter, no, yeah, I was telling my daughter, and she's just like, yeah, it sounds like, that would work. But the other young lady who had been telling me about the scan and cut, she's like, yeah, that's what I was talking about. And she's like, yes, you're going to love it. So then I went to Macari because y'all know I went to Amazon and went to the sites and I was just like, oh my God. And so I found one on Macari and here we are on the scan and cut trail. And I love it because what I want to do, it works. I think I didn't let it. I think I was too late. Wait, what color is this? Oh, it's a glaze. It's an embossing. Well, yeah, but I thought he was gonna be pink. Oh, it was okay. It was in my chat. Okay. I think I was late. I think I was late putting it on because I was talking. Let me make sure. All right, we ready. We're gonna stamp him again. Isn't that man? That image is so crisp. Now let me not get this stuff all contaminated. All right, we ready? Stamp, stamp. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Okay, we're ready. Put it down and go. All right. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, that's what it was. I was too late. Like Maddie said, you gotta be ready. Gotta be ready. The glazes are a transparent color. Is that why they did that? So it's not gonna be pink, is what you're saying? Okay. So it wasn't user error that time? Then if that be the case, then we're in business. Karen, if you heat it and sprinkle more, cools down, it should stick to it. If you heat it and sprinkle, heat it, then sprinkle. Gotcha. Oh, I see. So yeah, it wasn't user error. I don't even know why I got. Oh, I know why I got these embossing things because Gina K said I needed them. That's why. Okay, so thank you. Who said that? Kathy, thank you for letting me know. This distress embossing glaze. Okay, it's not embossing powder. So, but that is beautiful. Look at that bird with a hint of pink in it. Okay. See, look at y'all. See what I'm saying? Over here teaching. We learning things. What the man say on NCIS? Let's go learn things. And I know I got the thing that you're supposed to do with this. I do. I got it. Why? Because Gina K said I needed it. And now I'm finally using all this stuff and it makes sense to me. But I want a bird that's going to be, yeah, look, I have, let's say I have this one. So I have this one. Wait, no, that's a different one. So the distress one, I have the distress one because, you know, when Tim Holtz was coming out with the colors, this will be Barb. Barb and I were doing the thing. Let's do this one. That's why I have the Tim Holtz one, but they're all in the same. Oh, let's do this one. Okay, let's do this color. And then I got, y'all can maybe help me out with this mica powder. Like, I know it's beautiful. I've heard Di say stuff about mica. And this is Wendy, somebody. Tree branch. One is open and one isn't. Which one? Okay. Okay, if you use a clear embossing stamp pad, then the pink glaze, it will be a very soft pink. Okay, so I think that's maybe what it was, but not white. Okay, looks like my little pet bird. Do you have a pale gray ink pad? Not in, well, let's see, not in Versafine, Versaclear. No, I do not. I do in them other people, but not in. We're putting Versa on display. Let's see. So, what were we doing? Oh, we're using embossing powder, not a glaze. That's what we're doing. Okay, and we're going to do. Wait. What were we doing? You don't think the Michael and I don't know why I got these mica powders. Like I got them. This one. I said I was gonna ask Di. It's called Art Ingredients, mica powder, pink and purple. Those are the only two I have, and then I have some other ones. Mica powders here, and I don't know. I just remember Di saying something about mica powder, mica, and I was like, oh, I got some of them somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna take our bird. Di, talk to us about mica powders. I got some mica powders. Okay. Oh, I should have cleaned that. Ah, bad Karen. I know. See, it was dirty. Oh, shoot. She told me to heat it up a little bit. I forgot. Got excited, Maddie. Got excited. I use mica powders to make glimmer sprays. Glimmer sprays. And what are we doing with glimmer sprays? I can't even remember what Di had it. What she had mica powders for one. I can't even remember. We'll be ready when she drops down in the chat. She's gonna drop in and tell us. Okay. Let me tell you, now what I did love learning from Gina K, I did love playing with the embossing. Oh, I did love that. But when it came down to putting them on my card, like she had them on her card, no work. It didn't work. I forgot what our method, what we were supposed to be doing now. I didn't start having fun. Yeah, that one not so good. Oh, the pink glaze would be pretty in the pink Versa. They are an additive too. Add them to paint to add. Okay, you don't need to heat it first if you use embossing powder. Okay, you see, you heard me. I was like, oh, I forgot what she. So I like this bird, and I like this bird, and I like this bird. I don't like that bird, but this is the embossing powder. But I forgot what we were. I forgot what the method, what we were trying to get to. Like I really just lost the. I got blank, and I was reading. But let me clean this stamp. first. Because I did contaminate my pink. And I definitely didn't mean to do that. All right, there you go, Birdie. Nice and clean. I think she meant for you to reheat the white bird and then add more powder. I think what we were doing initially with the so this one would have came out clear, and I think that's what we were saying. I think, Maddie, you got a video out with this playing with embossing? Because you know I can't go and watch Gina K. I'll be down the rabbit hole so far, I just won't come out. But the good thing is, all of these birds can be used. They will be used. And I will not be fussy cutting them. I will be scanning them on. We're going to do the blue and put two more. And look, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm going to do. Let me show you. Why not? Why not? Why not? We got another. Okay, we're not going to emboss this one. We're just going to lay down the print. And same with the next one. Just going to have two regular birds showing up. Two regular birds showing up. There we go. I love a good rabbit hole if it's going to be fun. I do. I don't want to go down no boring rabbit hole. Let's do the stamp off. Still beautiful. Still beautiful. Here's what I was trying to say at the start. You can stamp any color and emboss clear over. Yes. I need to learn the difference between clear, because this isn't clear. So that's where we were started, and then we went down this rabbit hole right here. We did. So I don't think that I have clear embossing powder. I feel like I should, but I don't know. Let's put that there. Let's go to the embossing powder drawer, because that's not all of it. Well, maybe it is. Oh, wait. Nope. See? Told you. There's clear. You know how I know? Because it says what? Clear. And then this one's white. So, yeah, we got it. Okay, too bad that one's dried. So, all right, let's stamp one more time. One more again. Where our bird at? Excuse me. And I know. Normally I would have a... Let's see. It doesn't matter. We can put it right there. He will still get done. All right, let's put our extra back. Normally I put it in a coffee filter. I've been doing good, but yeah, it says clear, so there we go. All right, let's see. Do I got enough? Hopefully I got enough, but we got it now. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. So it's kind of like that one, but that's the glaze. So it kind of did the same thing the glaze did, but it's no color in there. But yeah, that worked. That worked. The white and clear looks the same in the bottle. No, actually, this one is a different color. So this one is, yeah, this one is white. So let's put you back over here. Put you all over here. But these are all of the ones I had got. All the colors. So I got some embossing for you. Karen, I sent you a photo to Instagram of my clear embossing powder. Excuse me. And this one says embossing powder, but it says white, so it's not clear. And look at this. Y'all might like this here. Look at that. Relic Glitz Copper. That seems like something Di would love. Is that not beautiful? So I like that, but let me show you. Hold on. We're gonna take it one step further. And is this one time for Maddie. Because I love being, what do you call it? Inspired to create beauty. And if it's going to make my life easier. All right, cut you on. Okay. All right, let's get this puppy going. Y'all chat it up. I'll be right back over there. This is why I say I want it on my desk. Because if it was on my desk, it'd be right there. I wouldn't have to move way over here. Oh, wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. All right. Scan from the computer. I wish my let's see. Y'all close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, Mr. McCoy's heading home. Okay, everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes if this bothers you. Okay, they're scanning cut central. That's where it is right now. All right. So see, I put it on here. Put it on the scanning cut. Put my birds on there, and we come over here. We're gonna take our stylus, and we're gonna hit OK start because we got it loaded. So we're gonna hit start, and it's gonna scan it. Stop scanning. Set the scanner level to position 2. With scanner. This paper, it must be thicker. Okay, hold on. We gotta. Okay, that paper. They say this paper is thicker. All right. So on the side, there's a little button. Push that button up. I don't want to be making y'all dizzy, but okay. Let's start. Scanner level is set to position 2. Okay, it's gonna start. Paper thick. Now we're scanning, going through there, going on the back side, scanning. Oh, that's interesting. I think it's the paper, the way it looks. It's not laying all the way down. But anyway, we're going to hit OK. We're going to see what we get. Okay, okay, okay. Hopefully it's not too dizzy. Okay. Let's see, we gotta look at it. Okay, looks good, looks good. It's gonna cut very detailed, so let's select cut. No, we don't want to emboss, we want to cut. So it's gonna scan it again. All right, this part right here, so you get to look and see. So it's gonna cut. Yeah, I don't think I want that. Because it's gonna cut. Remember I was saying earlier about you have to put some outside stuff. So it's showing on the screen what exactly it is right there. It might not scroll come in good, but right there is where it will cut. So close your eyes. I'm coming back to the desk. All right. The thing. Hold on. The thing. All right. There we go. Sometimes Scan and Cut has trouble with finer lines. So the thing. Let me get the paper. Let's just go home. Ignore that. Yes, we're gonna take it out because I don't want to mess it up. Because I want these birds to get cut out, and it's on thicker paper for sure, for sure. So remember earlier when I was talking about uh-oh, what fell in the garbage? That don't need to go in the garbage. Where's my, oh, right here. So remember earlier I was talking about the outside lines. So remember these birds, these butterflies? Hop over and join in on ECR. Okay, okay, Maddie. Excuse me. I'm gonna be getting off here in a minute because the throat needs some more water. Um, see, I want the birds to have a little outside. I don't want it to do very fine. Like it would fussy cut all the way up in here and this come out to be very, very, very fine. It would. However, I'm okay with it having a little bit of the outside, just a little bit of the outside. So because it said something about the paper, remember we did change paper. This is thick paper. So it wasn't laying down completely because remember I told y'all I need to do something. I need another mat. I got another mat coming. And so it needs to be flat, flat. And so it looked like it was doing a little something. So I didn't want to try to do it one-handed with holding it for with y'all on there. So thank you, Batty. So after I go to sleep tonight with this real good hot toddy, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow feeling a whole lot better. For sure, for sure. But the thing I wanted to show that it's gonna cut. So when I do it, I'll video it. That's what I'll do. I'll do a video, and then that way I'll show you cutting these birds. And look, Maddie said that's why she got it because it cuts out the things, and I like it. Now, if I would have realized that I was gonna put it through the scan and cut, because I thought we was just doing one thing. I really did. I really did. But we went down this rabbit hole. We did, and it's okay. I'm happy about it. Yes, just set your offset to 4 for a little bit. Yes, yes, that's what I would have to do. So that's what I was saying is I didn't want to try to do that, Kathy, with one hand and then trying to go down. And then I didn't want to make you dizzy because I know this camera is very sensitive. It's set for desk, not moving. So yeah, I didn't want to do that. But that's exactly what Kathy said. And what she's saying, the offset of 4 is how I got these butterflies cut out like that. So you look at some of them like this one, see it's cut out right around the edge, right next to it. where the butterfly is cut out a little bit outside of it. So that's what Kathy is saying about the offset to 4. So that's a setting on there that I would have had to do in the hand. Like these right here, didn't want to offset because we like the clock just the way they are. Like they turned out beautiful. So in love with the ScanNCut. That's all it is. Yeah. One-handed would not be fun, right? Like I mean, it might be okay with me, but it would not be fun for y'all. And Kathy, so that's how I learned with the offset, was because when these flowers got cut up, it cut them up. So I was just like, wait a minute, I could have done with a little bit more, but these was the first cut, these was the second cut, and then these were the third cut. So I learned. And anytime I can have somebody, now that this ScanNCut is new to me, just like anything else, y'all got some suggestions or something that, helps me to be better at it, great and wonderful. I love it. Look at that little bird sitting up there. And then slapping paint on paper on the back. I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love it. Okay. I'm going to get off of here because, again, the throat, I'm going to go grab me something to eat. So today, to back up, we did, we got Versa Claire is new to the studio. We got some beautiful colors that we got off of Macari from, oh God, what was her name? Ooh, maybe need to check my email. Oh, I got over 145 emails. Ooh, Lord. And one. I put her, she wrote a beautiful thank you card in the thing, and I put it over there. Oh, the Sunshine Crafter. So she is she is on YouTube. She does have a YouTube channel. So let me copy the link, and where are we? Right there. Let's put that in right there. Yeah, so that's her channel where I got these. I bought them off Macari, so I got them. Hey, Cheryl, you got Happy Mail coming your way. Mailman. I did Happy Mail. It's Mail Out Monday. So mail is coming to your box. So we did this. So we did the Versa Claire. Hold on, Versa Claire. And then we took the Versa Claire, and then we later came and did these birds, and then we pulled out the embossing powder. So we went down a rabbit hole because, why? Because Maddie said so. So today's live was just inspired by all of the inspirations that Maddie has really just said would be great. First, the ScanNCut, which we've got all of our little yummy stuff that we've already scanned in cut. Yes. So that was that. And then we did 4 cards and put them on matte and base. 1, 2, 3. Always keep inside your heart a pocket full of dreams. 4, which we took our little bird and put on there. So they're already on bases, mats and bases, ready to go. And these were inspired by our card that we pulled out last week by Sarah Renee Clark, which is that. Those were our color scheme. Okay. Karen, there was something you saw the other day that you wanted on BP Live. What was it? Oh, them napkins, girl. Them napkins. Oh, my goodness. Mo is your Addie on Harley's list. I feel like it was napkins, but I slept since then. Yes, it was napkins. Napkins. Them napkins was amazing. Oh, my goodness. Them napkins was amazing. So that's what we did today, and we're going to close it out because we're going to give the voice time. I'm going to go and get this squared up so I can print it out because I want the birds to join everything else in the ScanNCut and do. And that's just how we go. Now, I want to back up and kind of recap. We're going into October with I will be live every day in October in memory of my son. That's the way that I'm choosing to honor and be happy, because I know he would be very pleased if I just chose happiness And so Monday and Wednesday will be its regular show time at 3, or maybe a little earlier. Not sure, but it definitely will be at 3. Um, and every day other than that, possibly we're just gonna play it by ear, right? That's how that's gonna work out. But I have learned over the past couple years that hanging out here, definitely in 23, um, where I started out with my Fab Five, that it definitely helped me to go into his anniversary and to prepare for his birthday, him and his sister's birthday in December, just by getting through October. Because I've made it through August because my daughter and granddaughter's anniversary was August. And again, I like to show up and show you what I do. What is your son's name? My son's name is Joshua. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to create, because I did create in December of 23 a journal in memory of him and my daughter. So this year I just haven't decided, and you know me, I'll just usually let it go. Um, I know I am going to gel print rather, because I feel like slapping some paint on some paper would be great way, right? Or I don't know. So there's no the how or what we're gonna do is not been solidified until we click the live button and then we show up. But what we will be doing in October on Monday and Wednesday, we'll be talking about the Desperate Housewives and how those lives, watching the housewives on screen, reflect to our own stories. And what do we want to do? Because in their lives the season ends, like there's no more episodes, it ends, but for us we still get to go on. So what do we want that story to look like after? So moving into the future, so that's where we're going to start on Wednesday, because Wednesday is October the 1st. So every Monday and Wednesday we will be talking about Desperate Housewives and how, right, and laughing, because Wisteria Lane was full of drama and the secrets and, oh man, the chaos. I'm just enjoying it. So I want you to look at, if you've seen Desperate Housewife. If not, just Google it and see which one of those characters actually mirrors, like you can see yourself if you look at the character and you can see yourself. That's kind of what I want you to kind of look at, because with me, it was Brie, perfect on the outside and life was crumbling on the inside, right? So for the whole month of May, we're just going to have reflections, but the reflections is not going to be on them. It's going to be a reflection on us, relating the housewives to our real life. So that's what we're going to be doing in October. And if you're the kind of person that wants that reminder, my thumbnails are up. I'm ready for October. Go over and click the link. Notify me, so that way you'll get a notification. Hopefully YouTube is doing its job. And the other thing is, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're on Team Replay, or if you happen to be here in the balcony or whatever, I think we call it the balcony, do subscribe to the channel, comment on the video, like or like a post or something somewhere in, so that way YouTube knows that you're here because you choose to be here, and you're not a computer and you're not doing something strange for a piece of change. But there we go. So in these birds right here, each one, as I'm looking at them, they're going to represent Joshua in October. So just imagine time. Time is like, oh, see, it's sitting here talking to me like now. Time is not, we don't know when our time is. And then put a bird on top of the time. The movie strip of his life. Like, what was his life about? Like, in time. Oh, see? That's why I don't know what it's going to be. So y'all have a great day. I'm going to go and get me some more tea, make me some homemade soup, and I'll probably still be here in the studio though, because I do, like I say, I feel a whole lot better than I sound. But that's because I'm doing all of the things to make sure that what Mr. McCoy really had didn't jump all the way on my back. And I've sprayed my house down with Lysol, and I've wiped everything down, and I'm carrying around Clorox disinfectant wipes so I don't touch nothing, because now that I got it. So we wanted to end here. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you as always for showing up. I do not take it lightly. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because this month is going to, next month, October, is going to be, I think, very powerful. Each week, it's going to get deeper and deeper. We're going to talk about each character. And if you are ready to go deeper in your own life, remember, we now have access to our membership community. Yay! You don't want to miss conversations on healing. Join over there. Click that button if it's for you. If it's not, it's okay. But 5 years from now, you'll look back and you'll thank yourself for starting today. I'll see you in the next live. Until then, keep slapping paint on paper, keep journaling your truth, and keep rediscovering, reclaiming, and renewing your joy. Love you guys. Bye.